Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 12 of Tomb of Annihilation. On this week's episode, stuff's gonna happen, maybe. Very firm on the maybe. I'm sure some trekking through the jungle will happen.
That fully makes sense because you just did a doctor, like a Mr. Sulu impression in the opening, and now you're talking about trekking through the jungle.
Your references are lost on me.
Yeah, I know you don't like anything to do with space. I know, but you sounded identical to George Takei there.
Okay then.
What was that song you used to sing, Josh?
Ah,
I can't
well,
remember.
Star trekking across the universe.
as you can tell, we're
It's on
in
Starboard Bow.
a rambunctious mood today. So
That's a word.
let's go ahead and tell the internet who we are, what we're playing, who we're playing. I don't know. You know what? Let's do some introductions, and yeah, I was gonna ask for something, but my brain went blank. So cool. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, Neve, you get to go.
Yay! I'm Neve. I'm very happy. I'm quite hyper today. I don't know why either. I haven't even had my energy drink, and that's downstairs, and I'm kind of scared if I take that. Yeah, I play Renee, who is a div whiz, who is apparently the ball of chaos, but I wasn't actually that bad last week.
I mean,
I actually read my spells.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you know, you're
last
getting
week.
better.
Just ignore the Avernus game that we play as well.
I mean, if you could give Rob a couple of lessons, great.
Robert.
I'm busy.
But yeah,
Really, really busy.
I'm okay. I want to play D&D, and yeah.
Excellent, excellent. I'm looking forward to playing D&D too. Your cohort in crime, the Mouth of the South, the Undead Gamer. How are you
That's
doing
so
today?
good. That's so good.
Mouth of the South, eh? I'll take that as a compliment.
You would.
Yeah, I would. How's it going? Yeah, we're all good here. Mouth in the South. Looking forward to Dungeons and Dragons. In no preferable order. But I'm here with your boy, Keller Kiel, your wood elf paladin, Oath of the Ancients, to cause some shenanigans and stuff. Aren't you glad I'm the charisma character?
Yeah, I mean, it leads to some interesting development. So I'm interested to see how much I can make you grumpy by having Dragonbait show you up.
Also, we'll see how well my charisma skills come in handy when I have to explain the situation to Renee about Grandma and Grandma about Renee. Oh,
Yeah.
Wait,
Oh.
what situation?
Speaking
It's
of
fine,
grandma,
I'll chop your cock
hey
off.
B, how you doing?
Hi, I'm Briarin, a totem warrior barbarian. I play a fictional character called B, who's a level 5 homeless support worker. I'm doing pretty well, pretty hyper today, so I apologize for everything about to happen. Actually, I don't apologize for nothing. This is great. Yeah, I'm looking forward to playing some D&D.
I mean, if we could make a D&D campaign about us just sitting here bullshitting,
I know, that'd be great.
it'd be a great
Level
game.
20 by now.
I'm in.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, your invitation
Rob's in
was
his own
lost in the mail.
Wow, like today is spicy, like full spice.
Oh,
I invited
my-
Rob to play D&D one time, and now you're just like, he's never playing with us ever again.
Might end up with a bit of
love
sting
Rob.
ring
12
tomorrow morning.
I love Rob, and I'm glad he's here.
That
Uh,
makes
At least
one of
someone
us.
is.
Now, to
I'm
bring
not,
us
I wouldn't
on
be.
to the person who has inflicted us with all this punishment, Josh, how are you doing?
How is it my fault?
Thought it was your fault.
How is it not your fault?
Fair point. Well made. Yeah, I'm all right. Like everybody's rowdy today. This is fun. I think everybody was really tired last week, and everybody had like a long week. So it's really funny to see what happens when you jam like 9 monsters worth of like caffeine into a 5-minute introduction.
So,
I'm playing Medarin. I'm a Circle of Shepherds druid. I am the grandson of Bryorin, aforementioned, and the soon to be introduced cousin of Fenerin.
sorry, I got distracted. Who's over there rolling hit points?
Slight
You seem
correction.
like you might murder us today. You seem like it could happen. And I realized my backup character was only level 4, so I was just leveling her up. Just in case.
Yeah, I mean,
She's
Y'all have got
ready.
backup characters?
They're like, as soon as we die, that's it. It's gonna start picking us off, and then that's it. The stream is done. He's done.
It's gonna
with
be
us.
so funny when Kirk TPKs us.
Kirk?
Rob plays creepy uncle, and none of us are furbolgs.
Hey, where my kids at?
yeah.
I'm so glad I'm
Okay,
never gonna meet him.
This bag.
Prue, would you like to introduce yourself so we can play?
So
D&D?
I just had a horrible thought that probably either mine or Rob's character, because we're cousins, is the child of Rob's backup character. And I despise that.
Why's my hat on fire?
And that
so-
would make him my son.
I am Rob's
And your
character.
brother.
What?
You keep on saying Rob, but I think you mean
Yeah.
Josh.
Yeah, I keep getting Rob and Josh's names the wrong way around the whole time today.
Rob's
I
far
don't
more
know.
handsome than I am.
got-
Like, come on.
Liza
Stop it,
Minnelli
Josh.
lies.
I know.
Wow, we're going
You
so
sexy
well
beast.
today.
Okay, right, Kirk, I'm getting us back on track. Hi, I'm Prue. I'm Proopy Pants on the internet. Welcome to Kirk's stream. It'll go great today. Don't worry, everyone. I'm playing Fenerin. She is a very tall, chunky yet funky furball cutie who worships Eldath and is a cleric of light.
Yeah.
Ta-da.
Excellent. So before we can get distracted again, let's do a quick recap of last week's session. Boom, boom, okay, zombies. Murdered things, mainly dragonbait murdered things. And Keller
though?
got grumpy about it, and then
Did I though?
yeah, that's exactly how it happened. And then y'all decided to trek off and find your way towards Needlebones. But first, you had to cross the gorge at Ataz Muhaha. And you found out that it got its name from a bunch of monkeys that hang around under it, hooting and hollering. And the cave echo creates this sinister laugh, which then scares the monkeys, and they shut up for a bit. You attempted to cross, but fail to recollect the information about how to pay homage to Ubtao, and as you were crossing, the statue in the middle came to life and attempted to throw some of you off of it before you all managed to successfully cross by jumping or being carried by giant eagles across the broken down bit of the end. And that is where we ended last week's session. So, saying that, everyone can do the long rest for that night. You are now on the other side of the bridge.
Well, that's where we were for a second there. There we go.
You know what I love?
On walks on the beach, pina coladas, getting caught,
Get
in,
caught
the
in the
rain.
rain. I'm not really into yoga.
Songs that get stuck in your head. You guys suck.
That song is honestly the saddest thing ever written.
If I had
It
a
resolves
penny
itself.
for 80 songs about trying to cheat on your wife and then accidentally getting back with your wife, I would have 2 pennies. Not much. Weird, it happened twice.
They both go. Okay.
It happens also in Babushka by Kate Bush.
Okay.
Babushka,
Now I will move the
babushka.
internet over to the map. Now that I've figured out the issue I was having with it. So I've moved your token over to the other side of the gorge. Now, we had decided we were going to expedite this whole process of traveling. Except for the fact that y'all don't actually know where y'all are going. So we're once again hex crawling. However, we're not going to roll any of the rolls that we were rolling previously because it's a futile effort. That part will still stay the same. So basically, how we're going to handle this is I'm going to roll weather and encounters for each hex, and you're going to pick the hex you move into. And we're going to do that unless you have some semblance of a method to how you're going to find this dragon hoard that you only vaguely know exists somewhere on this side of the gorge.
Okay. Well, do we know it's like west of Kirsabal? Is that a thing that we know, or east of Kirsabal? Like, do we have like a? Just trying to work out what information we do have. Oh no. Did we not write it in the thingy?
No.
Fern, did you write it in the thingy? Have you got notes about where
Hello.
that thing is?
What, the dragon?
Yeah.
So no, we don't. We only ever got a general location. Like I don't think it's that I didn't take notes. I think it's that we were never
Yeah.
given much specific information.
Like we
except,
just
yeah, a green dragon used to live in this area somewhere where I'm pinging, and its hoard is probably around here somewhere. That's it.
So do we just do the unexplored hexes then?
I think we're gonna
I love
have
wasting
to.
my time.
Do you want a
don't
dragon
have to
trust?
come with us.
You don't want dragon trust? You don't have to do it. We can
Yeah,
just
let's do it. Let's do it.
You
Let's do
can
it.
go back to your elf kingdom and fuck your big life tree. You know, we'll be fine without you.
Yeah, well, photosynthesis, yo.
not how
I-
photosynthesis works from.
So also I do have locate object. However, that's only within 1,000 feet. And the problem is that if it's an object that's familiar to me, it just identifies whatever's nearest. So if I'm like,
Yeah, so
show
like
me where the
coins.
nearest coin is, it's like
Yeah.
it's in my pocket. Like a dragon bone, I could try.
So would y'all like me to recap the information that y'all were actually giving about this thing?
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
don't mind, just because I'm terrible.
Chult was once a playground for a green dragon. Her bones mark the location of a hidden treasure trove. If you travel to Mesro and head east across the Laughing Gorge, then south towards Kirsabal, you might stumble on the dragon's bones and earn yourself a place in the history books.
Okay.
So it
Let's go
is
south.
roughly probably where Prue just pinged.
So we're looking at like these
Was it there?
hexes. Yeah.
Well, I suppose if you do like now we've crossed the gorge.
If you guys don't mind, I think what we might do then is I might just do this, and just go hex by hex. I know it's a lot of days.
1, 2.
I will give y'all the weather for the next day anyway.
And also I'm willing to burn a spell slot or 2 to cast locate object like a couple of times per hex. And the object I describe to the spell is like dragon bones. And who knows if it'll even work, but I'm willing to give that a go if you want me to, gang.
Dragon.
Yeah, I mean, when able, because obviously he won't be able to do it all the time as well, is that I will use both of my wild shapes, which will give me, because now I'm level 5, it'll give me 4 hours a day effectively. Where I can have like a bird's eye view potentially, and maybe we can use that to decipher a little bit of information. But obviously, like when it's like heavy wind and stuff, like Can't do it, but
I miss Piku.
that's the plan.
I will say that the weather for tomorrow: heavy winds and heavy rain, and a nice cold 22 degrees.
That's the coldest it's ever been. That's fully the coldest it's ever been.
Grandma's cold. she has to have like a shawl or something.
Right.
Shitty. I
Um,
don't like this.
Babushka.
So,
Babushka. I don't like it. It's very cold.
as y'all are traveling, artists will where are we heading?
We want to try to find this dragon hoard. It will likely be some amount of exploration. We have a general idea, but nothing concrete. And like, I will show him the map and just be like, we're going to search like this area of the jungle effectively.
We're looking for dragon bones. I imagine they're not going to be inconspicuous.
Lead the way.
Cool. Right.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we just go here, like, to start with.
If there's anything that y'all want to do over the course of this expedition, let me know. There's gonna be some weather and some tunnels.
Is anyone going to help me navigate? Because we've got like food and drink sorted.
Am I still doing perception?
You don't need to. We're not doing any of those
No.
rolls because you can't fail them.
Yeah.
So it's just going to be a matter of I'm going to roll.
Just
up
move
the
through,
weather
literally
and-
move through the hexes.
So
Cool.
it's up to y'all whether or not y'all want to travel this next day, but there is a tropical storm.
No.
Probably not.
No.
So I need to hunker down.
I'm also going to change my prepared spells.
That'd probably be a good thing to do. So while y'all are camping,
Give myself Dark Vision back.
the watches go Fern,
Meadow.
then Meadow, then Renee, then Keller.
Yeah, then Keller with Byron.
I usually wake up early just because.
You're an old person, and
Old people
do.
wake up early. That's kind of where I'm going.
That sounds so horrible. All right. So, while you're on watch, Fern, Artist comes up and sits beside you.
Hi, friend.
Hi. Are we okay? I mean, felt like there was a bit of tension for a while, and I'm not sure. I mean, I wasn't trying to offend you, and your faith, right?
Yeah, no, it's okay. I'm really intense. It's not your fault.
Oh, okay, good.
Don't worry. Eldath teaches me to make peace with many things, and I'm just a bit overexcited sometimes. And it's very off-putting. Keller and Renee, I think sometimes are a bit weirded out by it, but my family are used to it by now. Don't worry, it's all good. She gives him a thumbs up.
Speaking of Keller, I mean, is everything okay with him? I mean, he seems a bit
bit. I shake my head and my ears flop. Well, I don't think he's from Chult. I don't really understand where the two of them came from, but they had like a whole adventuring party and then they all died. So, trauma bonding, yay. I think it's that kind of thing,
I see. That's good. Well, I mean, So Dragonbait said that we have to travel with you guys, and that, well, honestly, he thinks that you all need protecting. I personally think that you're all strong enough and fully capable.
Oh, that's really, really nice of you. You're really kind, but you two are super duper strong too.
Yeah, I mean, Dragonbait is anyway.
You shot like 1,000,000 arrows in one go. Pew, 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 pew. It was so
Yeah.
cool.
I mean, they're just arrows, though, right? Anyway, I just, I was worried and wanted to make sure that, everything was good between us. What are we doing other than looking for dragon bones? I mean, this seems a bit, well, it's not my objective to map Chult.
No, nor is it ours. Our objective is to rid the land of the scourge of the unholy and the undead. And I know you think that's a silly goal and preposterous. Really, you've made that clear, and I understand we might be biting off a little more than we can chew. But we have information. We had a spirit naga teach us of a strange man who lives down near the big volcanoes. Prudence desperately tries to remember some stuff. Between the Valley of Lost Honor and the Peaks of Flame, there's a Yuan-Ti insurgency growing, and at their head some horrible man that may be responsible, and then there's some red wizards in the heart of Uptown that we're thinking we might go and deal with because they're doing lots of horrible undead stuff too. And so we do have our eyes on the goal. It's just we're not super duper strong. I've seen how strong you and Dragonbait are, and I hope to be that strong one day too, and have Eldas light shine on me. How whoever's light shines on Dragonbait, and then maybe, much just maybe, we'll be able to get rid of the scourge under Chult, and everything can go back to normal, and dead people can go back to being not dead, but in the good way again.
So, as you mentioned, red wizards in the heart of Ooptal, he looks a bit shocked, and you keep going on, and then he looks a bit wondering where you find breath to speak so many words. Interesting. I mean, interesting.
I didn't get to meet the Naga, so if you want to know more about the things the strange holy snake said, you can ask like Keller or maybe Granny or maybe my cousin Meadow. They also know some stuff. They're very clever and knowledgeable people. And yeah, thanks for sticking with us. We're gonna go and try and uncover this dragon hook because, well, unfortunately, sometimes you need material goods to succeed, which doesn't make sense to my Furbolg sensibilities, but I am aware, and I kind of raise my mediocre mace. Items like this probably aren't any good for beating giant hordes of undead, so, you can take your pickings from those spoils too. You say you have magic items, right, that you like to protect. You're clearly great protectors of magic items, so maybe you can get even more of them.
Got what it was like to be young.
How old are you? Sorry if that's rude. I usually do like nursing stuff, so I just ask questions like that all the time. I realize this is the wrong thing to ask. I apologize. Sorry. How old are you?
Older than dirt.
You can't be older than dirt, silly. Dirt's really old.
Not all dirt's really old.
Okay, some dirt is new. I give that. The dirt that comes out of Keller's mouth sometimes. Very, very new and cutting edge.
Yeah. I'm way older than I appear to
be. Really?
Yeah.
How old?
Oh, about 200.
200? But you're not an elf.
No, I'm quite human.
Wow. How did you do this? Which god shines that light upon you, my friend?
None.
Oh. Okay. Isn't it dangerous for you to be in Chult? Because, if you die here, you die in the real world.
Is Chult not the real world?
This is the
I mean-
Matrix.
Like sometimes you can be brought back
Can't
be
do this
brought
today.
back by enough diamonds and intelligent people and praying to God, but not in Chult. No, you'd be safer like over in Waterdeep or something.
Oh. Yeah. No, I'm probably safer here.
You are very dangerous, I think, and I am a little bit frightened of you.
I wouldn't be. Dragon bait.
Okay.
Dragon bait's dangerous. Anyway,
Dragon bait smells like honey and cinnamon. Dragon bait's not dangerous.
yeah, conniving little sorrel. That's how he got me too. Wouldn't get rid of him though.
Fern will giggle, assuming he's making jokes. I hope he's making jokes. I hope Dragon bait isn't just gonna kill us all.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, the combat
That's 'cause he's
proved Dragon
dangerous,
Bait
doesn't it?
is pretty scary. Like,
Dragon bait's not going to hurt us. I hope.
isn't his sword literally called Holy Avenger? Like, that's a scary name for a sword.
Well, we can certainly be
Yes, that happens,
friends.
isn't
There's nothing for you to be worried about, you know. And feel free to take my watch with me, and we can, just enjoy the fireside together. And I will give him a little flower from my crown. Dink.
Right. So yeah, then he'll sit up, watch with you, and then go to sleep. Dragon bait will rotate a different watch every night, so that he's always up with someone else, but he's not a great conversationalist. So that is the night of the storm. Everything passes on, unless there's anything anybody else would like to do. Anybody else want to have conversations with Artis or Dragonbait? Feel free. Except for Killer. Artis will avoid Killer.
Good choice.
Amazing.
Whilst I'm in my I know it's a tent, but we don't have tents, do we? We have hammocks. Whilst I'm in my hammock, I'm just gonna cast Detect Magic.
Okay.
Just seeing if there's anything. I know the sword will ping and a couple of things that we have will ping,
Mhm.
but I want to see if
And you know that something on Artis will ping. More than one thing.
I've already done this, haven't I?
No.
Grandma did it.
Grandma
I did it, but
Grandma
I
did
didn't
it.
tell anyone.
I'm still going to do it just so I.
But he had mentioned having some powerful magic items.
I mean, his dagger casts a dimension door. That's a pretty sweet item, whatever that is.
It also radiated light.
Renee would still like to know. It doesn't like she doesn't know that Grandma cast that, so I'm still going to keep that because I'd rather know
That's fine.
the character.
You determine magic emanating from near Artis's hand and waist, and you cannot determine the school of magic for either.
By waist, do they keep his
It's where his
dagger?
dagger is.
Yeah, okay. A boot dagger. You got there's a knife. That's not a knife.
Spoon.
Ah, I've seen you
There's
about knife
nothing
and spoony
else.
before.
Terrible.
Tomorrow's weather will be, slightly better.
It's too hot, but it's actually quite nice and chilled. It's just a steady mist to keep you cool, but
I mean, the 42 degrees is still
Yeah,
murder.
it kind of ruins it.
that's horrible.
That's a
But
full 20 degrees hotter
you
than 2
can
days ago.
move into your next hex.
Right.
Or let me know which hex you're moving into in case I need to remove the.
Directly south, because you'll need to remove the white tile.
Feels like a game of catchphrase. Just slowly removing squares until we get the answer.
So, you are traveling southwards, and artists will try to chat with, Ryarin first, and then maybe Renee. Not sure about Meterin and Keller yet. Heller will be the last person he talks to, though. And he'll just kind of be feeling you out for what it is you're doing, like trying to figure out if y'all have a plan or if y'all are just wandering aimlessly.
Brian will tell him that her objective is to keep the party safe. She knows what it is that we're supposed to be doing, like pretty much mirroring what Fern said. But Brian's personal thing is not to lead us anywhere. If the party suddenly decide to turn around and go, right, we're not dealing with this anymore, we're going back doing something else, Brian will just follow whatever it is they're doing. She's there for the party. So.
I see. You're like dragon bait. Interesting.
Not familiar with Dragonbait's personal story, but maybe.
Oh, dragon bait's my nanny.
Oh, in this case, yes.
Quite literally in two of the senses.
Keep telling him I don't need a babysitter, but what does he know?
Young people always assume.
I'll just kind of tell him just like about the vision I had, like when I was with the other party, and how the rest of the party kind of formed my mind, but the fact I had to go to the Feywild to kind of prevent things getting worse. And then like I've kind of come back in the last week, I think it's basically been. Like the other side of Schult, very fucking confused, and I've only just learned kind of what's going on, but it's the right path. At least in my visions.
He'll ask you about, the Feywild and what's that like and things of that nature. You can pick your next hex there, veteran. I've cleared both of the ones next to you.
I think we're probably going to go this way.
I'll happily tell him and use like minor illusion to like recreate like maps and like scenes and stuff I saw and plant life and whatever. Like Renee's quite open about her time in the Feywild, so.
Okay. Today there's no rain, no wind.
As of yesterday, also as well, I'd be liking to use my little parrot friend to see if I can get any because I'm assuming if there's like dragon bones and stuff there, there's probably a break in the canopy, but it might just be too far to see.
Yeah. So I mean, using your bird, don't. I mean, they're like small breaks in the canopy, but it's nothing major. It's nothing unexpected. Occasionally you'll see, a large dinosaur head sticking up above the canopy or whatever, but they're miles away from you.
Yeah, I mean, I'll do that every day that the wind's not bad. So today as well. Yeah, and I'll move into this one to the right of me. I'm literally just going to go like right to left effectively.
So, well, so like, Artis approaches Meadow. And is like, do you not like me?
No, I have nothing against you.
I mean, I just feel like maybe just like, I don't know, rather I weren't here, but maybe you just like dragon bait, right?
I'm perfectly happy to have you along for the ride. I find your tales funny. I quite enjoy your company. I'm just I spent a very long time on my own, so I just don't always pipe up.
Me too. It's been a lot of time on my own.
Yeah. I think I spent the last 50 years on my own.
Not bad.
So I'm just trying to get used to being around people that aren't my cousin again. Even Keller and Renee, and even sometimes Grandma. It's a little much. I hadn't seen anybody aside from my cousin for 50 years.
I mean, I always have dragon bait, or I have for the last 20 years. But before that, I mean, I think my longest stretch, probably 40 years. I tend to avoid civilization.
So do
People,
I.
I could do without them.
You and me both, my friend.
Now, if this jungle weren't full of all these damn undead, Chult would be the place to be. Because who wants to come sweating their ass off out here?
Well, I mean, I'm
You'll
from.
notice that Artis doesn't have a drop of sweat on him. Because
Interesting.
you have a super high passive.
Very interesting. Yeah, I do have a high passive actually. Like I totally forgot that my passive perception was that high. I was like, really? Do I? I thought it was like 15.
Yeah, it's the reason we don't roll navigation anymore.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry, but the rest of us just look all slimy and gross all day, every day, and then Artis looks like someone out of a fucking picture book. What a little shitbag. I do like Artis, by the way,
I love
Kirk.
Artis. Artis
I really
rules.
like him a lot, but this is
Yeah.
very funny to me.
Well, I mean, I have never been deceitful with you. My hope is that we can stop the undead from being in Jolt, and I realise that might be lofty goals, or it might seem like that, but that is the intent. And I know that you have spoken to my cousin, and she has told you some of what we plan on doing.
Well, I mean, depends how you approach it. Like, purging Chult of the undead. Just, it's not a thing that's going to happen. There's way too many. Stopping more? Possibility.
I think that is probably a better way to phrase what we are intending to do. We realise that
So
the
you're hunting
problem is
rats in the
getting
sea.
and the red wizards.
Now, you see, that's an idea I could get behind. Any direction as to where that might be occurring? I mean, I know Fern said somewhere between some mountains in the south.
We did actually have a location for this, I'm pretty sure, and I just need to
Between the Peaks of Flame and the Valley of Lost Honor.
Yeah. That's what I'll tell him, and I'll kind of explain, like, once, because now we've been with him for a while, like, we've worked out that he's like, he's not going to hurt us. He's not I don't think he's a bad person, not by my,
Mhm.
So, and I'll tell him about getting up to the Guardian of Urlonga and like all that jazz and kind of what they told us, and and I'm sorry if I spooked him, but like that was what the Guardian had said, and blah 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 blah. And it just kind of seemed convenient that we were on our way to do this, and we kind of bumped into you.
So when you broach the subject of the Guardian of Orlonga, he's like, so how does that work? I mean, like, does she answer any question you have, or does she just give you information you need? Because some questions.
Well, she said to us that we could ask her how whatever we liked because the trial was getting into the temple itself, and that was the reward. I think that time has some sort of stasis in there, or has a strange effect. We came out, and my cousin and our companions had been out there for a day apparently, and myself, Grandma, and Keller had been in there for what felt like 30 minutes to an hour. they made it. Well, we sat and we had tea and we talked and we asked our questions, and
So you're a day younger now.
I suppose in a way.
Yeah. I mean, I like you guys. And I think what you're doing is admirable. Like I said, I got these questions, and I'm thinking. I mean, I know y'all mentioned going to Kirsibal, and I really have no interest in meeting with the Aarakocra again. So maybe I'll leave y'all when y'all get there, and I'll go get some of my questions answered, and maybe we can meet up again in the future.
That seems perfectly reasonable. My my tip for the Guardian, maybe, and I think that my cousin struggled a little because she is so devoted to Eldath. I think you just have to sort of be swept up in the moment a little bit. Everything that you will do will seem strange, but if you can disconnect yourself, then I think that you and Dragonbait are more than capable of making it to have your answers.
Hi Meg, thanks for the hydrate. Cool. All right. So artists will only occasionally chat to Keller, and only in the most mundane way possible. Sorrel, Dragonbait has no concept of any party dynamics. He just walks around and he's like always super vigilant, looking for threats and dangers. But yeah. So if there's anything else y'all want to do,
I
conversation
share some of my Werther's originals with Dragonbait, and Dragonbait only.
Cool.
Learn to be able to hold it in your palm of your hand like 30 feet.
Dragonbait emits the
It's not a
smell of
horse.
caramel.
Oh, there you go.
I'm just saying,
Werther's
he
originals.
uses his tongue from
There's
30
like
feet
that.
and grab it.
So
Oh.
we'll move on to the next
Is
day.
Dragonbait Jar Jar Binks?
John.
Me say got Dragonbait.
Oh,
Me say your
no.
humble servant.
This is why he
No,
shouldn't
but
be
he's
allowed
great
to
in bed.
speak.
You go
Jar Jar
ahead
Binks
south.
rule. Jar Jar Binks rules, and I will not hear any fucking words of slander against my lord.
I quit
South.
the campaign.
Meadow.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go like, south, left, and then
Okay. Go ahead and move you for today. So I'm going to move some hexes and roll some things. Because unless y'all have anything else y'all want to do, I want to kind of speed through this because I've done the bit of kind of interactions with y'all I wanted to do for artists.
yeah, that's cool.
Go ahead and move to the left if you want.
If Brian will sort of talk with Meadow, and suggest, because she's got this the ability to speak with animals. No, it's not that one. It's the
Speech of
beast
beast
sense.
and leaf.
The beast sense one.
Yeah.
You touch a willing beast for the duration of the spell. You can use your action to see through the beast's eyes and hear what it hears. It's basically like the half version of the Find Familiar. And sort of as an assist, if he's doing the whole transforming into an eagle, if he also does the conjure woodland beings, and then sort of instruct them to be willing for me to do that, they can also cover a little bit of a greater area, and I can help.
Yeah, I mean, what I'm doing is I'm expending wild shapes to cast Find Familiar. That's how my ability works.
Oh, okay.
I'm not using wild shapes to turn into a bird. I use I expend wild shapes to cast Find Familiar.
Gotcha. Yeah, so I don't know if you could do that twice and then I could help with one of those bits, or I suppose it wouldn't make no difference because at
Yeah,
the
I
same
mean-
time, it's fair enough.
But I mean, if you want to do like, you know, if we're getting towards the end of a day or whatever, and I'll happily cast like conjure animals at a 3rd level and let you like play with that ability.
It's something that we can keep in mind if we ever need to do like an aerial sort
Scout,
of
yeah.
scout of somewhere.
That's cool. Right.
When we have a person now.
So I guess our next square is south, Kirk, unless there's something going on.
Somebody roll me a d8.
I'll do it. 7.
Cool.
Oh, sorry, Prue.
It's okay. We're not meant to roll in person anyway, so I don't know why I did it. They're just on my desk.
I like it.
As you start traveling out for the morning,
Literally the worst port.
you're navigating along looking for signs of these bones or whatever. And Meadow sends up his odd shape, familiar.
Yeah, my little parrot. I always think of him like Rio, like that little blue. Like
Mhm.
that's what he looks like.
Adorable.
It's a rather unique surprise.
Unique surprise.
10 minutes or so after being here. And it occurs to you that like y'all have become so used to hearing thudding and crunching in this jungle that you've become almost desensitized to it, because Meadow notices through the familiar about 300 feet or so away, a large predatory dinosaur.
Oh boy.
Yay!
T-Rex? It's a T-Rex.
Yep, it is indeed a T-Rex.
I was fucking joking. It's not a zombie one, is it? This isn't punishment
you
for
wanna
last
go
time.
investigate?
No!
Yes! Oh.
What?
So, what are you doing?
I don't know what the fuck are we doing. So I'll unwalk from my familiar or whatever. I'm guessing I'd probably spend the first 10 minutes or first 20 minutes looking through its eyes, and then just give it instructions for it to do what it needs to do. And then I will I'll unwalk, and then I will say to everybody there is a large dinosaur not far from us. Probably a T-Rex. It is big and it is scary. What do you want to do about it? Because it is right in our path.
Can we not avoid?
Is it just wandering around, Kirk, or is it eating, or stationary? Is it?
So it is trekking through the jungle, sniffing.
Cool. Right. Okay. So it's like hunting.
I also need to know what marching order y'all are using.
Yeah, of course you do.
Granny's at front.
I'm guessing it's. Do you want to put us back on the title card?
Sure.
Because that's
As
where we put the
always,
march in order
I
normally,
will
don't
be
we?
in the middle somewhere.
So-
Probably.
The front will be this way.
When we're not on it yet, I don't think
Oh
you
yeah,
need to
that's right. I need to move the little flag.
drag your pin. Yeah.
Thank you, Kirk.
So I want the first person to the left and the last person to the right.
Oh, so we're going like traveling like
West.
east,
Well,
western.
y'all are heading west. on
So,
this map.
well, I'm guessing because I navigate, I'm probably in the front somewhere. That makes
I
sense.
can be behind you then.
I mean, you don't have to be very front to navigate. You just need to be within the front, like 2 spots, if you don't want to be right in the front.
Well, I think because we've got a good mix of melee fighters having artists as well as dragon bait, so actually maybe like either like Keller sometimes helps me navigate. So if Keller wants to go in front and I'll be behind Keller. I think it makes sense to spread the melee fighters out, and like if you keep, and because me and Fern are the healers, it probably makes sense to put us in the middle.
Okay, so Brian will go at the back in that case. If that's the structure of it, that's fine.
So
I need to
where
go
do y'all want
somewhere.
Artis and Dragon Bait? Dragon Bait will probably be pulling up the rear.
Oh, so yeah, Dragonbait can go.
Dragonbait can go behind Renee, and then Artis can go in front of Renee, as if we're walking in little pairs, right? I think that's nice.
Yeah.
There you go.
Artis and Renee. Dragon Bait?
I was
Do you want us
gonna-
in a 5-foot line?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Oh. Well, in that case, Renee, go back there.
Y'all are trekking through the jungle.
There we go.
Renee, can we do a swap? Because I'm a healer. I can be nearer the back.
You got a good
You can
chunky
put
armor
Artis up
class
in
as
the
well.
front there.
Nice, yeah. Oh no!
Poor Renee. She's like anywhere she tries to stand.
Oh
I can
no!
put
Artis,
in the
Artis,
back.
go back here now.
Okay.
Wow.
Right. Cool. Okay. That's the way y'all are marching.
Yeah. Why not?
Right. Good to know. So, I'll do it.
Like Granny said, is there a way to avoid it? Like, should we double back on ourselves and hunker down, or is it something we're just gonna have to face?
Do I know what these things eat?
Generally, chunky duck.
'Cause I could summon a big chunky
They'll eat
dinosaur.
anything.
I could summon a big chunky dinosaur using
Oh.
conjure animals and just
Yes.
Send it the other
Send
way.
it
You
yeeting,
could
yeah.
pass. We could pass without a trace as well, and I know it means we only
Can't.
move half as fast, but
We can't. It's
Oh.
concentration.
okay. F.
Unless you can cast it, but
Nope.
I think that's a Twilight Cleric thing.
Oh, I thought we'd cast it before in game.
Not when I've had conjure animals up. I mean, I could cast conjure animals from my necklace, but it uses a charge on my necklace.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I fine. Well, forget about it.
Get it. I think we should
I mean, to be
try.
fair, that genuinely, if we know it's in front of us, that genuinely might be the play, is if we cast past that trace. We cast past that trace because we can't be tracked by anything but magical means that way.
It can't sniff us out.
Yeah. Maybe that's the most economical way to do it. I don't know, like Josh kind of wants to fight it, but I know it's kind of scary. Like
Prudence wants to fight it. Fanarin is a cleric of a goddess of peace.
Which I
Like,
do.
well, we've also got Arts and Dragon Bait with us. We could probably take it.
We could probably take it for sure. Well, maybe, but like whether we would make the decision to.
All right.
Why don't we try?
Part-
and
right.
sneak past?
OC vote. Who wants to do what? Neve, what do you want to do? Do you want to fight or do you want to hide?
I want to fight a Dirax.
Okay. I think it's wise to hide from it. Well, Meadow does at least, because Meadow doesn't like hurting animals if he can help it.
Brian wants to hide, and if they get caught, then happily defend. And
Rob?
fight. Rob wants to seduce the T-Rex.
Oh man. Oh yeah. Roll seduction.
It reminds me too much of Dragon Bait.
No, I'm gonna. Oh man, Rob wants to fight the thing, but Keller's kind of like, leave it be if we can. But if we have to fight it, let's fuck it up.
Yeah, we're a big nature heavy party, aren't we?
Yeah.
I say a really nice happy medium is we do pass without a trace. We try and sneak around its hunting ground, and if it finds us, and we fight
We
it.
fight it. Yeah.
That's
Cool.
that's
That
the
works.
idea.
Cool.
Okay.
I will
So
use a
that's-
second level spell then. I will cast Pass Without a Trace on the party.
Thank you, cousin. You are the best.
All right.
That's fun.
In that case.
And each creature I choose, so there's no limit on that as well. Cool.
Okay. In that case.
Stealth checks.
Did it roll? No. Shit.
27.
16.
Nice.
No, it's 26, Rob.
Not 20, but well, not 30.
Ooh.
32 for
Yeah,
Renee.
32.
A 17 for fun. Clink, clank goes her little chainmail.
You're doing ones and 20s.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I'm doing 1s and 20s. Doing them now.
what is-
Oh, artist.
I don't know what art is.
happened?
What size word does he wear? Leather.
Yes.
What was that? Sorry.
Yes.
Said yes.
Yes. Okay.
hmm
Okay.
Oh, fun.
Sweet baby fern.
What have you done?
I don't think it's any worse than dragon baits. Maybe.
I don't know what armor
What?
Dragonbait wears.
Dragonbait
Dragon
is.
Bait wears a breastplate.
It's just me making the clinky clankies.
So I mean, lowest 17
Artists-
isn't bad.
Our artist makes clanky clanky too somehow.
I think it's just
He
maybe
shreds
he
on a lot of
felt
sticks.
He probably like tries to stealth and trips over a branch into a bush and starts swearing.
Yeah, that sounds about. That's
Um,
on brand.
So we got 27, 26, 26, 32, 17, 18, 28. Let me.
It's like half of the party is invisible, and the other half is like.
I think this is the most stealthiest Briarin's ever been.
Oh, we are lucky.
Is that
So-
a perception? It is.
Dragon bait stop producing scent, right?
Yeah, he smells like nothing.
You hope. Pass Without a Trace would mask it anyway. So you manage to skirt around, but there are a couple of close calls. Like so close, a tree gets pushed over, and literally like the leaves from it falling touch your skin. And y'all like hunker down for a bit, wait for it to move before y'all continue on moving off in another way, creeping your way through the jungle. But you manage to avoid confrontation with the Tyrannosaurus, the Rexes.
Of the Rexus.
I kind of wish we weren't such a fucking nature-loving party.
know.
I really do.
Like B wants to fight a dragon.
Dinosaur. yeah.
Dinosaur.
Oh well.
If only we were more like Team America.
Fuck yeah. Here today.
Oh, man, look at that handout. That's sick as hell.
Da-na-na-na, da-na-na. Sorry.
So,
I haven't done that
They
whole
do travel in
campaign.
herds.
you will continue traveling on through the day. And then I need someone to roll me a d8.
I'll do it.
Do it.
May I have the map back, please?
Oh, 6.
No. Because reasons.
Mhm.
6 for you.
Rex comes back
Um,
for more.
And there are 2 T-Rexes.
Right. So, I would like you all to arrange your tokens in a manner like you would be camping.
Okay.
I'm going to actually give you a campfire workaround.
Nice.
Kirk's enjoying that too much.
Ominous.
What?
Things.
What you talking about? Just looking.
If it's them wankers being like, have you got a jungle pass?
Death.
How'd you know?
No.
Told you not to watch the stream.
God damn it.
God, if this
Here's
is
your
the
fucking jungle pass.
I'm gonna fucking
I got your
cry
jungle
if this is the
pass
flaming
right
fist
here.
again.
Not gonna lie, if that is the flame fist, Renee's just gonna cast fireball.
And I ain't got time
God,
for
yeah,
these
let's just
He's
motherfuckers.
just done with them
kill him,
now.
We
yeah.
have the T-Rex
It's like
back.
I've been here before.
We have the T-Rex back.
I have been preparing exploration spells at the start of days, not damage spells. So,
I'm gonna
uh-oh.
let everyone
Yeah.
else set themselves
I
first.
mean, I've honestly put myself here, but I probably camp somewhere next to my cousin. So once Fern decides where she's going, I will probably
sorry.
move. So
I'll just come.
Yeah, Fern, sort it out.
Yeah,
Chill.
hurry
I'll
up,
come chill next to
Fern.
you.
God's sake, Fern.
Sorry, I was on
Fern.
Beyond 20.
Ugh.
D&D Beyond.
Fern. Fern.
is this the same day as the T-Rex, Kirk?
Yes.
Cool.
This is
Okay,
that
that's fine.
night.
Cool.
Oh,
Y'all are
what a
camping
day.
that night. Wow, y'all huddle close, huh?
I mean, we don't have
Renee's
to
seen
be.
the
No,
looks
I just meant the
Telegate
three of
Grandma.
them, the three furbolgs just like looking
In a
ass to
line, yeah, no,
face.
that's true. There, I probably would be a little bit, maybe over. I don't know.
One
Like,
good
Yeah,
step.
I'll give like 5. I'll give 5.
Yeah.
Well, in my
Yeah.
imagination, we actually slept above each other like bunk beds. Gosh. Like we hung our hammocks like under each other's hammocks.
Quite cute.
Okay.
This is too
So
sweet
is
for me
Renee
to say no to.
sleeping out from
Go
the
there.
fireways or
You would have stayed away from everyone else.
Oh,
okay?
when they don't get
All
eaten.
right.
Damn.
Yeah, I know.
Renee's seen the look she gave Grandma.
What?
Oh, the tea.
Turns out she does have a knife.
Spill it.
Well, hang on. So every morning, so in my head, every morning, Renee is also up with what's his name?
Hello?
Sorry.
Keller?
Keller.
You got your boyfriend's name?
Oh, this went way too far.
It's because she calls me. It's because she calls me by another name.
Oh no.
What, small dick
Always
job?
just small jock strap.
Thanks.
I call him Bailey.
I think we'll
Bayless.
Cress.
Bayleaf. I said. She's probably having like, or unless Renee doesn't want to, she's having like making tea for the pair of them because she's up. That's what she would have done.
Renee's just wanting to stay at the moment away
It's
from the
just
party.
tea. Okay.
Always just tea.
It's never coffee.
I believe the number rolled
It was 6.
7.
It was a 66.
Was it 6?
Yeah, 7 was last time.
So that would be firmly on third watch. Excellent.
Cool. Did you say third? Sorry.
Yes. Renee's watch.
Renee.
Now 20 on the portent.
Nice. Very nice.
Meow.
All right.
Meow.
Oh,
So
it's adorable.
let me get perception check from Renee.
So cute.
Perception. 15.
Renee, you are taking watch, and the weather, it's had this steady light rain all day. Temperature's been so hot. By the way, that's the forecast for tomorrow.
Thank you.
Still hot.
Oh, it's not. It's chill.
And as the slightest breeze begins to stir, you're looking into the jungle and something seems off. You're not quite sure what it is. And then it occurs to you that there's a fog rolling in. And it's got this strange blue tint to it.
Cast detect magic.
Oops, I have to check. Oh.
Sorry.
Honestly.
It is not magic.
Okay. I
It's a move, y'all.
I need to.
So. Able to. Right. So. This kind of area over here, I don't know if you can kind of make it out. That's areas of the fog moving in towards your camp. Okay.
I'm gonna give it a minute. And just watch it.
So put this. Can you see that a little better now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So. Has to head it on the. It's creeping in. Okay.
I'm going to cast. Hang on. I'm gonna pick up a rock and cast light on it.
Okay.
And not throw it into the fog, but throw it towards like the edge of the fog and see if it penetrates it.
Yep.
So it just acts like normal fog in a way. Okay.
Mhm.
I'm gonna wake up Dragonbait.
Wakes up.
Have you seen this blue fog before?
Is this a friend of yours?
Come here often?
Meet many blue fogs around here?
Yeah. Let's see. Let me roll.
Ooh,
I'm gonna guess that's a no.
dragon bait. God damn.
He looks at you and kind of looks like trying to wipe the sleep from his eyes, and there's a smell like old comfortable leather.
Okay. I have no idea what that means. So, okay.
Guess we'll find out when it starts hurting Keller or Granny.
Yeah.
He's not exactly proficient in dragon bait.
In dragon bait. Let's just see what it does to her. Starts burning away flesh. This is going to be great.
That's what I think it does, honestly.
Really?
My guess
I
is
thought
it's
there
like,
might be creatures in it.
nah, I think it's some sort of like corrosive weather event.
Oh.
Rob will get it. It's a foglet.
My fave monsters in the Witcher universe.
It's a drive-by fogging.
Right. So let me pull up this. Da-da-da. Need a Constitution saving throw from Keller.
There we go.
He wakes up the king. Ah!
20.
And peacefully.
Oh, that didn't sound good. Oh, I don't like that.
I'm gonna walk into the fog.
Bye.
Walk into the fog. Are you walking? Go ahead and move your token.
There's gorillas in there.
Then we suddenly smash cut and
Harambe.
Josh is our DM and we have entered Curse of Strahd.
Hey!
Roll a Constitution saving throw.
Welcome to Barovia, boys and girls.
Oh no.
It's my speciality. Let's go.
And save.
Gothic horror. Let's go.
Oh, fuck. We're gonna find out what happens, guys.
You take 97 points of damage.
You're killed 3 times.
Use that portent.
Too late now.
Oh well.
You
Anything
could have had a nat 20.
But-
Come on.
so, in science, sometimes the thing you need to do is fuck up to discover what happens. No,
For
Alexander.
science?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's-
science. Yeah.
Amazing. Oh my god, you didn't have to fail so badly though. Like it could have been a little fail, like a
Seriously,
medium.
If Alexander Fleming didn't leave that bread out, we wouldn't have discovered penicillin. That's all I'm saying.
Thank God for mold.
So, here's what I want.
Slash R,
I
90d6.
want you to roll me a D100.
There we go.
What? Oh.
Oh, I think I know what this is.
No, I don't like any of that.
I think I know what this is
I
doing.
don't like how Kirk looks so happy about it as
6.
well.
Yeah, this is fun.
I have a DM's suspicion as what might be going
I
on.
have no clue.
Oh, I might be wrong, and then it'll be fun to find out.
Or maybe I'm wrong actually with my suspicion because I think that's a D20, not a D100.
Okay, roll me 1d6.
Uh,
It actually just sounds like I'm running on the magic table. Like,
yeah, right. I'm thinking wild magic. Sir.
comes out with Excalibur. Look what I found.
Wrong context.
It's like I'm not proficient in this.
Yeah, yeah. What's
I'm
It's
a
gonna be
wizard.
D10.
I'm a
Actually, yeah.
D10. What's going on?
You find 26 gold coins, 3 silver, and 10 copper. There you go.
Hope that wasn't damage.
Proficient in longsword.
I think this might be like some sort of like
And
confusion
roll me
effect.
another
I think so.
D10.
I wonder if it's like a madness or confusion.
It's all in
thing.
platinum. That's what it is. It's all in platinum. It's an
Yes,
electrum. It's an
this is
electrum.
all the plat you find.
26 days, 3 hours,
years.
10 minutes, 2 seconds.
What is this, Kirk? Suspense is killing me.
Babble.
Layers of flesh is burning off.
Just like a bad 90s clip art skeleton.
It's just going to be pure fog, isn't it?
It's just going to be fog and
It's just going to be
Kirk's
fog.
sticking with us.
Pure fog.
Just rolling
Psychological
dice
effect.
to make us fucking.
So the fog has a funny feeling to it.
It's dry ice.
Tickly.
All of that and
It's that T-Rex with the fog
feels
machine.
weird.
Tonight, Christian,
Are you
I'm
doing
going.
anything?
I'm going to stay in the fog. I'm really intrigued, and
God.
Renee is really curious.
How's that backup character looking, yeah?
A monk or a bard. I haven't decided yet.
The rest of us aren't awake yet,
Dragon
so
bait drags artist back because he's not sure.
So artist is
Fine. I'll shout to everyone to wake up and move away. Probably wise.
All right. So,
Everybody up.
tell you what. I'm gonna throw up the initiative tracker.
What?
Lol.
Everybody roll initiative.
Lol.
What a
Tree.
what a-
Love it. Don't use your portent here, Neve. Don't do it.
No, probably bad.
Probably really want this for a saving throw, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Put it to sleep.
I can't
Can't
get
sleep.
sleep.
Can't sleep.
Can't sleep on the fog. Oh god, I can't
Um,
fight this. I'm a barbarian.
Oh, it just goes through it.
Are you going to roll initiative for Renee?
Oh, I have. I just didn't get my token. I do apologize.
It's just dry ice.
5. And out comes Spinal Tap. Sorry, that's just my go-to like band better try.
I love that film so much.
I was referencing The Simpsons. Hello,
Night, Matthew.
Springfield.
I'm gonna be Spinal Tap. The whole band.
So funny to me that like you're referencing a parody film being parodied by another
By-
medium. Like
Parody conception? No.
There was the Fog Eaton Keller.
I don't know. I was asleep.
Dragon bait
Forever.
pulls artist back. And emits this cayenne peppery smell.
Spicy.
Look, you're making my nose run.
Burn.
that's the idea, I think.
Roll a perception check at disadvantage because this is before Eve's turn.
Yeah,
Renee's turn.
sure. It's rolled. An 18.
Okay, the peppery scent kind of it shocks your system, and you come to. there's this fog creeping into camp, and Dragonbait is dragging Artis back, but Keller's snoring, and Renee is just standing in the middle of it.
I roll out of bed, and because our hammocks are above each other, I shake my cousin on the way down, and then I call out, Keller Kiel, you must awaken! You may be in danger! And then I'm going to cast.
Are you a Legend of Zelda
What
NPC
was
or something?
that?
Hey, listen.
Hey, listen.
Well, Renee's awake and stood in it, right? So I was trying to do as much of a... But I can also cast something here, gang, that could be very handy.
Is it
So I don't want to
stick
fuck with
freeze?
what Renee's doing. So I'm going to cast Create or Destroy Water
That's a good. That's cool.
here.
Granny loses.
And
all of
Create or
the
Destroy
body.
Water can destroy fog in a 30-foot cube. So I'm going to try and destroy any fog that is in that cube. And then basically everyone else is not in like line of sight of the fog. I don't know if it'll work, but hey. Well, it looks like
Oh.
it might have done. And then and then having cast that, I've now got a little bit more movement. So I'm gonna go and I like had to get up from prone. I can only pull him 5 feet. I'm gonna pull him 5 feet up to like this square or this square. There you go, Keller. I'm moving you away from Renee.
Hey, just spell a
Finally,
bonus
someone's
action.
done that.
No, it's an action.
Can't move Keller.
Oh, okay. I apologize. Didn't realize. I won't move Keller then. I will move back instead. I called out to him. That's enough. He can cope.
Okay.
Where am I?
But I've moved a bit too far. There we go. Done.
This is a
Keller.
terrifyingly slow pace.
It's just like being run over by a Zamboni.
Like this.
Fern has called out to
Continually
you.
screaming each round as it creeps forward, but it's still not there.
Would you like to try to wake up?
I mean, I was shouted at. So I'll probably like, fuck, what's going on? What's this about then?
I mean,
Renee, what you doing? Is this dry ice?
do you want to do anything
I saw Chris
else?
Tarrant.
No, that's it. I will stand up,
Briar
bemused.
Cool. I'm hearing shouts and stuff.
Mhm.
So
Kind of like
Briarin's gonna
in the middle of a bunch of squares at the minute, so I'm just gonna move myself so I'm in a square.
yeah.
Because I was like
Briarin's
in the
gonna
cross section of 4.
stand up. Probably just take stock of what's going on and back up. So that's 15. And then just use a little bit more movement
You don't have
as
any...
an action.
Oh, as
but
an action?
As an action, yeah, because I can't do anything anyway. So, yeah, she's got a thing ready, but she's looking around. There's no obvious targets. I can't hold. Well, I could have held an action, but I'm not gonna. She's looking around, bemused. Is Artist standing up?
Not yet.
I suppose that would have been an action, wouldn't it? Can I put out my hand to sort of? No, never mind. It's fine. Just thinking mechanically doesn't work. Yeah.
I mean, Dragonbait has broke him, so Dragonbait's
Yeah,
already
yeah.
supporting him. He's just not up.
I call out to Keller and Renee and kind of go, perhaps you should come back this way. We don't know what the nature of this stuff is. She looks concerned.
Meadow.
I'll use half my movement to stand up. I will use a bonus action to put the hawk totem down, which gives us advantage on perception.
Okay.
And then as an action, I will cast dark vision on myself.
Okay.
And then I will move 5, 10, 15. That's me.
Renee.
I'm just thinking, like, if in case we get like lost in the fog or whatever, then like we'll
Yeah.
have advantage on the checks.
I'm just gonna say, hello. Is anyone there?
Persuasion check.
$11.
Pitter patter of rain. Leaves. Answers.
Oh, it's gonna be the little
Aliens.
things.
Fingers.
Schwangers.
Anything else?
5, 10,
I hope it's a Chewinga.
15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay.
Both Renee and Neve are really fucking curious about this.
Artist speaks up. There's 2. Like, what's going on?
I don't know. That's what we're trying to ascertain.
Dragonbait starts. Artist just looks more confused. I think that's gonna be Artist and Dragonbait. They're gonna have a smell versation.
Smell-o-vision.
Fern.
If you are a creature, do as Renee Seaworth says and reveal yourself. Hello.
Roll a persuasion check.
I don't know who this new Fern is, but I
The
love
fog
her.
instantly disappears.
Zero.
Oh,
A number that is not even on the dice.
wow. It's because you put the silly voice on.
I'm
What
just,
about Elgas?
I've lost track of who Fern is. I don't know. Something's happened to my brain, guys.
The
Bruce
pitter
Willis is a
patter of
ghost.
rain on the leaves.
It's your girl, Fern.
Eldath, is that you?
You miss me.
The wind, my only friend. I hate you. Shut up, wind.
Can I still cast a create or destroy water?
Yeah, sure.
I'm trying to decide if Fern thinks Fern's very wise. Is there a way I can determine whether I think it's holy or not? Am I having a spiritual experience,
cloud?
Kirk? Yeah.
Sure. Roll a religion check.
Nice.
I mean, you're in the presence of Kellikiel. Of course, you're having a religious experience.
Shut the
God.
fuck up. Shut the fuck up. 23.
Wow, you break pretty fight.
If this is a
Taken-
religious experience, it's new to recorded history.
You're
Oh,
welcome.
oh no. Well, like, Fern would be very into that though, wouldn't she?
I mean, it's up
It's
to
taken-
Fern as to whether or not she believes it's a religious experience. But if it is, it's totally new and nothing documented before.
Join me in the cloud.
I've never read of this in my teachings and I've never heard of it in my prayers, so I'm going to destroy this water. Eldath, I apologize, but if you are sending a message to me, I do not understand it. And I'm going to cast Create or Destroy Water on this cube of fog.
Look, in reality, all the cloud of fog wants to do is just find like a good school for like its child, join the PTA.
All right. Keller.
All hail.
It's not welcome in this
Wow.
area. That's what we said.
Keller is gonna back up slightly.
Into the fog.
With everyone else.
Stephen King's The Mist.
Still remain at
gorillas
the
in
edge of
there.
the fog. Renee, what you doing, mate? This dry ice here ain't looking too chipper, you know.
I'm interested. Literally my job. You know that I'm a researcher.
Yeah, but if you get fucked up, bit awkward, isn't it?
Oh well.
Good.
Anything else?
Anything else from Keller Kiel? I don't think so, honestly.
I'm just trying to limit your conversations to roughly 6 seconds.
Yeah, no, of course.
All right,
Yeah.
Cool. I go there. I take out a torch, light the torch,
Mhm.
and then go to there. I'll go there. And just watch. And go, perhaps we should move out of its way. It seems to be moving in a westernly direction. It might go past. I have a torch. Just in case this little fog cloud here puts out our fire and it's very slow crawl past. We've got fire. I mean, we've got a wizard, but yeah. Cool.
Edo.
I mean, my cousin's handling her shit pretty well. Renee is in the fog and won't move regardless of what people say. I've cast the Can I make the same sort of check that Artisan Dragonbait were making? Like,
Sure, roll
because I'm
initiative
like,
check.
into jungle stuff. Oh, I was hoping it'd be wisdom because they made wisdom.
Oh, well, if you want to roll a straight wisdom, you can use wisdom modifier. That's fine.
If I use the wisdom modifier, it's 19.
Okay. Somewhere in recess of your mind, you recall a story about a fog rolling through a community, and most of the community going batshit crazy for hours.
Cool. If that's what if that's what I drag up, I will turn to Fern and say, you need to get Renee out of that now. You need to destroy that fog.
Yes, cousin, of course, cousin.
Renee.
Would. Hmm. Am I feeling any different in my brain, if that makes sense? I just feel completely normal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Not knowing what, like, Meadow just said,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna see if I knew it. Like, I know it's probably a waste of a roll, but like, as if I experienced it in the Feywild or anything.
You did not experience this in the Feywild.
Okay, that's fine. That's the next thing she would have been pondering, to be honest. So.
Something exclusive to Chults.
Okay.
Worst Comic-Con collectible ever.
Just gonna stand there?
I'm just gonna try and figure it out, like try and like sort of reach into my divination brain, if that makes sense, and just try and figure it out. Like, so I'm not actually gonna do anything. But that's what Renee is doing.
You're gonna be mad for weeks.
So you can
Mad for days.
Change places.
have much to do. This is probably outside of your. You can roll a nature check if you want.
Okay. I
Be at
wasn't.
disadvantage.
Fine. I wasn't even looking for a check. It's just like that's what Renee would be doing, like check
Mhm.
or not. Womped.
Oh wow!
Jesus Christ, guys. Come
Phoebe
on.
Third
Renee
nat
just knocking out
one.
the ballpark today.
Third nat one. We've had one nat 20, guys.
I think.
Then I'm going to stay in the fog because I'm still trying to figure out the fuck it is.
Yeah, I think Artis is just gonna back up again. Out of its
Hell yeah, Ratus.
dragon bait's gonna, tag along. Fern.
Right, my cousin was like, "Hey, go help Renee." So I'm gonna go stand next to Keller and be like, "Keller, I got this. Don't worry." I am going to, if it is okay with you, Neve, cast a create and destroy water around the fog you're in.
Just avoid my internal body water, please.
It might be more of a shout because the fog is moving. It might be worth just destroying the square of it. Because you might throw it out of it and then just put her back into it again.
Okay, I can move this square. Hold on. I can
yeah.
still get rid of like
Get
that
all of
cube.
that.
In fact, Kirk, I'm gonna move the cube slightly. It's this cube here.
Okay.
That is my third first level spell slot.
Honestly, that spell rules. The
Yeah.
fact that you can destroy fog with it is clutch.
That ends your turn.
Yeah, I go and pat Keller on the back. I got your girlfriend, don't worry.
Or back rubs.
Right, Keller.
More circles. Strangely peaceful little fog clouds.
I'm gonna just move around. Renee, do you wanna come back now or?
Yeah, sure. I think it's just fog. I was just intrigued with the blue glow.
Yeah. Yeah, you're hard work, aren't you?
Oh wow! God.
I'm wondering if anyone in the Zoom is actually seeing
What-
my Zoom in currently.
What you doing? What you doing? Just standing there, Keller?
Yeah, I've just moved.
Yeah.
And that's all I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Briar?
I mean, at this point, I think she
Just gonna avoid
probably
the
thinks
fog?
it's just, as far as she's aware, it's just fog. She's probably just going to move there with the view that we're going to go back. Just keep an eye on everyone. That's it. That's all I'm doing. I'm holding a torch. I'm being useful.
Meta?
Yeah, same as Grant. At least until the fog passes, I won't have anything to do until then.
Okay. Renee?
I'm going to go here. Sorry. 5, 10, 15. And go to, no. 20. Maybe there's a warp cam. I'm just going to go. Just interesting. 25, 20, 25, 30.
Attack of opportunity.
Don't.
Fog? Burn?
Keller, it looks like it's going to blow in from over there, so we should just head to the north of camp. I go north of camp.
Okay.
And now the fog transforms into a giant-sized humanoid.
It's the zombie T-Rex.
It's just a
This is
massive,
honestly the
just a-
weirdest.
just a huge air elemental.
What you doing,
service
Keller?
ice cream.
So yeah, I'm just going to move back with the rest of the crowd.
Okay. All right. So is the intention for y'all to just sit and wait for this fog to pass?
Yep.
Yeah.
The fog will pass
Ooh.
with no incident. It will not turn toward you. It is not malicious. It just rolls through.
Does it put out the fire?
No.
Cool.
Just fog.
I just put the torch on the fire.
All right. So, that being done,
I'm really
I will
freaked
go
out.
back.
I would like to just go and grab Keller kind of away from Renee, and just recount like what I recalled and said it might, I know that your magic extends to diseases and conditions, and I don't know if I have strong enough magic to help, but it might be worth putting some lay on hand, mechanically, it might be worth putting like 5 points of lay on hands in just to see if you can end a condition that might be festering, and I will also go and cast Lesser Restoration on her as well. I think we will probably explain part of this to Renee and just be like, you just need to let this happen, just trust us.
I'm okay. There's no reason. Seriously, guys, there's no problem.
Just
Like,
gigantic furball, just like
You're
hold
fine.
it down.
yeah, it's like I think I need Greater Restoration if it's like levels of madness or whatever, but I don't know that. So I don't know that, so I'm gonna just go and chuck a Lesser Restoration in just to see if that helps. Get him back on the long rest anyway, so if it doesn't do anything, no harm, no foul, and if it does do something, then great.
Good chance.
Looks deep in the DMG, like.
Yeah.
Does this work?
Do we assume that Keller has also been affected because he was in the mist briefly?
I will also point out that I genuinely have remove curse and dispel magic prepared. But I don't know, feels very over the top,
I think it was just fog.
Well, I mean, I guess we
You've
just
all done
monitor
some
it.
magic on Renee.
Yeah. If something bad happens, eventually maybe remove curse is the thing, but there's no reason to believe it hasn't worked for now. So
Yeah.
Fourth what?
Who is the fourth watch?
it's
You
you,
and Keller.
Keller
Is
and
it-
Briary.
I thought it was
It's Keller and me usually.
yeah, and then
okay.
Watch is last
Brian.
watch.
Oh, is it fourth watch or last one?
Last one? Yeah.
Oh, in that case, yeah, all three of us are up then, aren't we?
Are
Are we all rolling perception?
Sure.
Sure. Why not?
Smashed it. Smashed it. 9.
The sun
Brian
rises.
probably tries to talk to Renee and is sort of like, "Are you sure you're feeling okay?"
Yeah, I was just intrigued. 'Cause the fog had a blue glow. And
Okay,
different.
just making sure.
Sure, I heard some screaming inside the fog and visions of people long dead, but
What?
I didn't.
Oh my god! Brian wakes up. You have to do something.
Now that y'all have had an encounter with the gates to Baroque, we'll go ahead and take a break, and we'll be back in about 15 minutes.
Ooh.
Bye.
I am
Bye,
also
everybody.
here.
Okay, sorry about that super long break, but whatever. Actually, I don't think it was that long. Yeah. So, Fog, the new BBEG of Chult. You can look for it to appear again. Right. So that happened at the end of third watch. We passed through fourth watch. No problem. The sun begins to rise in Chult. The rain is coming down. Wind is blowing. It's hot. You have another day of trekking to go.
Let's go. Be on the map.
We'll go ahead and y'all should be on the map.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are. It's all right. I was on a different
Yeah,
screen.
so if you want to go like down a square, Kirk.
Down one hex.
Yeah, and then we'll go
Right.
right, down, left. So
About 2 hours into your travel, this lumbering creature comes up to you.
Chris.
Walks up to us. Bold as brass he was.
There's a picture of it here. Yeah, hand it.
you said to me, "I need a battery 30."
It's not a. I mean, you all know what a Stegosaurus looks like.
Ooh, yeah.
So the
Awesome.
Stegosaurus lumbers up to your group, sniffing at
Hail and well met, friend.
Hello.
you.
Buddy?
I know it's gonna
It
take
starts
them.
rummaging, like sniffing at your packs.
Hey, no, that's mine. Don't you sniffle at that.
I think you might be hungry. We've got loads of rations, but obviously that's since we bought loads of rations.
That's also people food. Like I
That
don't know if
is-
it's I don't know if
yeah.
it's good. I don't know if it's good for dinosaurs. The amount of rations that you would have to give a Stegosaurus is
Yeah.
like mind-boggling.
So it's like it nibbles at the pack itself a bit, and then realizing, that like y'all get jerked around when it nibbles on it, it moves on to the next person. And, like, it kind of nuzzles against you all.
Is this a baby?
No.
Can I cast Speak with Animals?
Sure.
Cool. I'm assuming
Do you
because
have
it's
speak
part
with
of the.
animals?
I do. It's part of my spirit totem thing. I'm in touch with like animals and shit. It takes 10 minutes though, so I think Granny's gonna make a thing of just part of
Right.
her spell casting is sort of like just going around it, just checking it out, perceiving what's up with it, and then
So,
goes,
like, it starts, like, you start circling it, and it starts circling you.
yeah, cool. We
And
do a little
I'll,
dance.
It's doing that whole dog in the park thing, trying
Yeah,
to smell
yeah.
each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like between Speech of Beast and Leaf and Speech of the Woods, like I'll just kind of ask it, like, how it is, and like, is it used to people, and that kind of thing. So I gain the ability to kind of decipher, like, not in the sense
So,
of like
You get
animal.
the sense that it's curious about you all.
Sure.
It's just like it doesn't perceive y'all as a threat, obviously.
Nice.
Right, let's change
and-
that.
No!
I
Tell
kill
her I will-
Kelakea.
I will-
I
yeah,
kill
I will
Kelakeel.
happily murder
I will
you.
PvP my guy.
I
This
mean, I'm
turned so
okay with the
badly, I
TPK here.
It won't be a
Oh.
TPK. It'll just be
It'll
Depends
be
which
an
side the Stegosaurus takes
8v1.
on.
Stop being so curious after a broken jaw, wouldn't it?
All right. So yes, obviously I don't
You're a
believe y'all
bad
are going
person,
to
Rob.
actually fight this thing. It will.
Did you think that might happen?
No, I didn't even
Crazy.
put it onto a battle map. I just pulled up this character sheet to make sure I could
Insane.
check stats on it. It will like investigate you all, and kind of be curious and
Granny asks if he wants to come with us.
slobber on y'all.
Oh, I imagine. I don't know. Are these things like territorial? Or do they like travel? Are they traveling dinosaurs or are
They're traveling.
Okay.
Oh,
I go.
They're nomadic.
oh, Granny, do you need a cough sweet?
No, it's okay. I've got one.
No, she's entering a rage. Everyone get back. Ooh.
Are you? Do you travel with others of your kind?
Occasionally.
Are you lost? In need of?
No.
We're traveling south. Are we
I'm
traveling south?
traveling west.
Yeah, we're traveling
Okay.
literally the opposite direction.
Oh.
Have you seen any dino bones?
Have you
Oh, it's
seen
dragon bones, yeah.
any very large bones try and communicate? Probably not in words, I imagine, with the thing, but what we're looking for, the dragon bones.
There are many bones in the jungle.
Do you
These
need
would
to use?
be-
Do you need to use me and your grandchildren as size comparisons?
Yeah, they would be about the size of.
Yeah,
Actually,
a
I don't
dinosaur?
know. Yeah, yeah. Well, it's dragon bones, so like
Mhm.
dragons
Well,
are bigger
depends
than
on how old.
dinosaurs. Yeah,
Depends on how old the dragon was when it died.
we have no
Could be
idea.
if it was a young green dragon or an ancient dragon,
Oh god, this is hard because
The
it could
difference is
literally be
massive.
any of note where. Oh god, what would you find around a dragon's hoard? These would stand out, I imagine. Any of note in the area?
They've probably been there for a really long time as well.
I don't pay much attention to bones. Bones
That's
are for the dead.
very wise. Give him a pat. We are heading south and slightly to the
I'm
east.
heading west.
We will let you go then. It is nice to meet you. I think my granddaughter would like
Same.
to pet you.
I'm gentle, I promise.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I pet
Love
as
him.
well?
I would die for him. I don't want to be
Renee,
dramatic.
Renee, get in here.
I assume that's probably it.
No!
What?
Just
There's
literally
nothing
just
else?
the lady's
What?
reaching a frequency that only dogs can hear as they freak out petting the dinosaur.
This is love, Keller. Some people appreciate it.
Yikes.
Yeah. Well, I wish you stroked me like that, Renee.
Okay, so
Okay.
the weather for tomorrow.
Oh dear.
So
Oh dear.
this one next.
Can't stroke what you can't find.
That one.
Yeah,
Oh.
to the right. There you go.
Okay.
Yikes.
Oh, y'all, we're gonna
Spicy.
get canceled.
Oh, oh, Neve.
Just gonna
He's feisty today.
Okay. Right. So somebody roll me a d8.
I'll do it this time. 7.
Cool. I like the number. Right. Let me find. I actually need before I this.
Boy, that's not a very good situation.
It's a completely friendly encounter.
Uh-huh.
Highly friendly, honest.
It's
mate.
5 minutes time when we've all been TPK'd and we're just crying.
I mean, I didn't fight the zombie T-Rex. I didn't fight the regular T-Rex.
So now we're going for Mega Lich Tarask T-Rex.
I mean,
It's whatever the fucking it's Indomitus Rex from the Jurassic Park sequel. Just the world's
So big, guys. It's so
just,
big.
just very large and very dangerous.
It takes up 1 hex. We should have seen it coming,
Oh
honestly.
my god, it's a Tarask. What?
Where's that amulet from?
Yeah, I found the scroll, guys.
And this weird fork.
It says to summon a Tarask. All I need to do is say the word Tarask.
3 times.
Josh!
Say, what was that? Tarask.
so.
Roll initiative.
Yeah, wasn't that the deal? Roll initiative if we're being serious.
Yeah, no,
Do
it was.
We
Do
weren't
it, you
being-
cowards.
We weren't
Do
being
it.
serious. That's the joke, Rob.
I like that.
Oh, we'd have a hard time with the Tarask at level 20.
I mean,
Do it, you coward.
Don't say that to Kirk.
Just-
Never say that to
just
Kirk.
gonna
I wasn't talking to Kirk, I was talking to
move
Josh.
some tokens around.
Fuck you, Rob.
Gonna set up a situation.
Why do I like you? Why are we friends?
I don't know.
I was talking to Rob, not you. But I mean, if the shoe,
I was
if the
answering
shoe,
that
if,
no one
Oh.
knows.
if the shoe fits, honestly, feel free to wear
Lace-
it. You know.
Lace that bitch up.
Because of that one weekend we spent together that we never speak of. But
Yeah,
we
you
know.
bring it up every time.
Leave our love making out of this.
But we're trying to. You keep mentioning it.
So, I'm going to show y'all a handout.
Great. Love to see it.
Yay!
Love
Oh,
handouts.
fuck, it's Tarask.
Fuck.
And
Fuck around and find out.
I will
Like,
explain kind of what. We'll see what happens. Because these are just the cutest thing.
That means they're going to be horrific. They're going to be horrible.
So,
oh my god.
Oh, they are cute though.
These
They
like
do have claws on them.
like
so
Jack Russell bears.
They're drop bears.
I don't know, man. They look like they got mange on their stomach.
you are
Mm.
trekking through the jungle. And it's a little bit before lunch
Sorry, Bo.
when y'all are passing this set of trees. And as y'all do, you notice these creatures bare their teeth at you and grunt. And just to give you an idea of the situation you're looking at,
What does it feel?
y'all should be able to see.
Joel has so many cool animals.
Don't they fit in a 40-foot radius?
Will you stop it?
So,
I mean, they
What's wrong
do.
with you?
I mean, if it's cute and furry, Neve wants to fireball it.
Yeah.
that's the situation you've all kind of walked into. With these
So they can't see each
creatures
other's cock.
showing their big teeth and grunting at you. Now, the reason you didn't notice them till you were this close is because their fur and skin actually shifts color and pattern
They're
to
chameleons.
blend with
Okay,
their
that's cool.
environment.
That's sick as hell.
That's
These
awesome.
things are rad.
Oh.
Can I make a nature check to know if they're like natural
Sure.
or if they're like
Made.
14?
You have never encountered anything like this in nature, but this is Cholt, so
Why not?
maybe.
Yeah, fair.
What y'all doing?
What has anyone got any gold paint? One of us could paint ourselves gold, and they might think we're some sort of god.
I don't imagine any amount of paint would. Never mind. It doesn't matter.
I cast
Thank
minor
you.
illusion on
Go ahead and just roll
Keller.
some initiative.
I
Put y'all
lean
under
into
some time crunch.
Granny as she defends the concept of gods, and I'm like, thank you.
Welcome.
Where is your
Oh,
god
no.
now?
That's my favorite. That's my favorite Star Wars movie. No shame, by the way.
Hell yeah!
You've
Return
already
of the
said
Jedi is
that you like
great.
Jar Jar Binks, and
Has everybody rolled their
I
initiative?
don't know how to. Yeah.
Yup.
Okay, so
I'm like a super fan. There's no such thing as bad Star Wars to me.
just me and 17,000.
That's all right. Neith will thin it out pretty quick.
How far up on the initiative? I'm on 12 on the initiative, so
No. Oh no.
So,
These angry koalas are gonna fuck us up.
I think
Oh dear.
Never roll well on initiative.
I think because your immediate response wasn't to back the hell away. They are indeed jump at you.
Okay.
Double check their speed. Jump for killer.
Okay.
Jump for Keller for change in Cholt.
I need it.
Make an attack.
Oh dear. Oh my fucking.
Fuck
Crit.
you.
The fact that these things are called destructive claws is very scary.
That's not good.
You will take
Someone paint me
15
gold.
points of damage,
Holy shit.
And make a Constitution saving throw.
and I need a dexterity saving throw.
I knew it was gonna be. I knew there was something extra. I knew it. I knew there was gonna be.
11?
Ooh.
Bad times.
Oh no.
My dead.
He just
Shattered.
passed.
You just passed.
Oh,
Oh.
That has a horrible effect.
Oh no.
Because
What
this
happens?
thing will destroy your gear.
Oh boy.
Absolutely not.
These are a
Some
bad
of your
time, huh?
Sick jungle drums. Jungle is massive.
Oh yes, I'll give you some good
Hell yeah.
some good
Thanks.
beat 'em up music.
Wicked. Jungle is massive.
Yeah, Renee, the fireball's looking pretty good about now, honestly.
Yeah.
we all laughed.
These things like on ground level, or are they up in the
No,
trees still?
They're like up in the trees. They like swing through the trees. Another one's going to swing in on Keller.
Keller.
Oh,
Sweet,
Keller.
darling Keller.
Oh,
But 11
no.
won't hit. Dragon Bait is going to draw the Avenger. Going to let off a scent that is vaguely reminiscent of searing steak.
Ew.
Telling you to use fireball.
Run up.
it's barbecue time.
Genuinely might be, actually.
It's fine if you get Keller in there. It's fine.
Yeah,
Okay,
fuck
cool.
it. It'll be alright.
Cool, the Keller
I
hates
actually
it.
can hit every single one if I include
I think
Keller.
so.
So Keller may be maybe taking a hit for the team here.
Jesus Christ.
I genuinely may be.
The only hit the team needs.
Dragonbait's like, you know what? Nah.
Okay.
He's like, well, you fucked about, so
Finding out.
Pretty
Finding out.
pretty quickly. Yikes, man.
Jesus.
Oh, Dragonbait, I love you. You scary fucking lizard bastard.
Streamlabs. That was so weird.
So I will say these two that came at Keller are on the ground. The tree, still in the tree that Dragon Bait hits. Killed.
Hell yeah, dragon bait.
And
Dragon bait. Ooh ha ha.
all
Dragon
these
Bait.
things down. And
Oh shit.
they can
Last
attack
absorber.
from the tree at veteran.
Okay.
I might need to turn this volume down a little bit more for all these drums. Um. Eleven won't hit.
Nope.
Yeah.
Tree.
Okay. Yep, that'll do it.
Good.
Hit.
Oh my god!
Oh god.
Oh, fucking hell. That's a
19
lot.
points of damage.
That's an awful lot of damage to Meadow.
And
Dexterity saving throw.
dexterity saving throw.
Watch me fucking fail. There we go. I'm alright.
Turn.
Hi, I'm going to use my channel divinity Preserve Life. I hold aloft my reliquary, a little vial of water from an Eldath holy spring, and I let this wave of serene, calming, healing, focusing energy wash over Keller and my cousin. I will give Keller... Sorry, I've got to do some quick maths. I will give Keller 12 and my cousin 13 hit points back.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to cast the Scratchy Boy. I didn't move. I moved myself. I wasn't intending to do that. I was just getting excited. Spiritual weapon is what I mean by the Scratchy Boy. My spiritual weapon isn't even a scratchy item. I'm an idiot. But I'm going to cast it in the back lines because hey, why not distract them back there? So I'm going to cast it up over here. I think that's within 60 feet of me.
Mm-hmm.
It is. Yeah, 22 to hit and then 12 force damage to the one on the left. Yeah. And then I'm going to step backwards a couple feet. Just behind Granny, actually. I don't want to be too far from the group.
Alright. That end your turn?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. So that's the dead. Taking off trigger. This one's gonna run up. Take a shot at Keller from the trees.
He's going to roll an 8.
Hey.
Don't want Kay taking any more hits right now.
What was your other
Will not hit.
portent, Neve?
A 2. So I've got like a if we
Couple
need
of
something
misses.
to fail.
Yeah, cool. That's fine.
Right. So I think
I really like Div with.
Divination wizards are fun.
Probably gonna shoot this next to Renee and veteran.
Why hasn't he used the crossbow?
No, he's got a longbow.
I think that pod's messing my
And
head.
that'll miss. Right, so it takes 3 shots. Only hits once. Okay. Renee.
Kara, how much you want?
Was that a question to me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, what was the question?
What are you on right now?
Oh, health-wise, 40 out of 55.
Is that including the healing I gave you?
Oh, I didn't even put that in. My bad.
I gave you 12
You did,
points of healing, my
course you
dear.
did. I'm so sorry.
No worries.
52
cool.
out of 55.
Mm-hmm.
Get him in the fireball knee, fuck it.
Yeah, it's alright.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my fireball.
I can
There.
get him back up if you kill him.
Okay.
As long as you
Good.
don't
Or make a
perma-kill him.
DC 15 deck save.
The elves' relationship is really on the rocks.
What do you think Orange got me?
Start at the one.
Bruh.
Thanks. Crispy fine one back coming right up.
Literally just average.
Delicious.
Actually, touch above average.
That was. God damn it, Kirk.
30 points of damage to Keller there.
Great success.
It's alright, buddy.
That, one,
Okay, yeah.
that one failed. That one failed.
Me and cousin have good heals. Meadow and Fern, the bestest at the life juices.
As Keller gets wrapped up in this, he's just gonna shout, "Oh, they're fucking breathing fire!"
Yes, yes.
Yeah, you hear behind you like like, you know, spell casting. A bright red beam shoots from fucking Renee.
I really love that Keller is canonically. Oh! 2 nat ones in a
Two nat
row.
ones.
They have
Oh,
advantage on all these, by the way.
Oh!
Fuck.
Oh shit! So that was
Oh
one nat 20.
no.
Fuck's sake,
Mm.
Kirk. Ugh. So anyway, yeah, I love that Keller is canonically oblivious, fully oblivious. I don't know what his passive perception is. It's 5 less, just through roleplay.
I mean, my passive perception's 14, so like that's
11,
probably
so
not that
9.
bad. But
Yeah,
Um,
that's pretty reasonable, honestly.
I quite like this.
For a non-wisdom character.
Yeah.
I quite like this. Air of doesn't quite know what the fuck's going on. Sometimes
There was that whole fight where you didn't see anything for like
That's
2
what- that's what-
rounds.
there is that. Yeah.
God damn.
They're breathing fire.
So only 2 of these have failed so far.
3 of them.
3 of
Cool.
them.
Yeah, 3.
The DC's 15.
Yeah. So that's
1, 2,
3.
4 of them have failed.
3, 4, yeah. So basically, I just lift my hand, click, fireball appears. I just lob it upwards like a baseball, and then just comically look at my watch.
Watch.
It's
Anyway,
what I drew
old
in with
wrist
charcoal last
sundial.
night. And then I am going to, as my bonus action, just keep looking at my charcoal watch.
Okay.
And that's it.
At my charcoal watch.
Killer.
Fuck's sake.
The world around you has exploded into fire.
So I'm like surrounded in fire. I'm just freaking the fuck out. So thinking that these little pricks are breathing fire on me, I'm just gonna go ham at them.
Right?
Just gonna go ham at them.
Just gonna go all out just this once.
Just all out.
Just this
All
once.
out. So I'm just gonna
absolutely freak out.
get the one that's in front of me
Okay.
to start off with. Oh,
Solid.
my bad. Didn't mean to roll that twice. So 13.
Well, you attacked twice anyway.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Either of those hit.
Oh well. No fun for me then, eh?
Shit out of luck.
Da-da-da-da.
You might be able to cast smites as a bonus action, just as a heads up for your paladinness, if you wanted to, of course.
Got to get a hit on them, haven't I? There.
Yeah, it's also probably not worth doing it after
Mm.
you've attacked either, because then you have to hold the concentration.
Yeah.
You're better off
Yeah.
doing your bonus action first and then
Mm.
attacking.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good. We're
Not to
done.
mention, most of the smite spells aren't that great.
Yeah, they're okay. Some of them are
They're,
alright.
they're situational.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, well, this wasn't exactly what I wanted to do. I wanted to summon a bunch of monsters and stuff, but we're not going to do this, I guess. So, Unicorn Totem.
Kill them.
And then I will cast. How many hit points you at, Keller? Like 20 something?
Yeah, 22.
I'll cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level.
Oh, thanks, mate.
So you get back 20,
Oh, cool.
and everybody else in the order gets back 5.
Ooh.
Lost any. I really don't want to be next to these things, but I don't fancy taking opportunity attacks. Fuck it. I will try and move back and see if they try to.
So, new opportunity.
Yeah.
No! Cousin!
Well, it might be my folly doing this, but whatever. Sure hope we find this dragon claw. This dragon's hoard.
Do they have advantage on attacks?
Hopefully not.
Oh, God.
Mm,
Oh,
21 still hits though.
Boom.
16 dex save.
Still taking points of slashing. Yeah.
Alright, well that's fine. That's literally just what my token gave me back, so that's not too bad. I'm no better nor worse. So that was 5, 10, 15, 20. That's me.
Right, Briarin.
5, 10. Oh, bonus action rage. So 5, 10,
got this, Granny.
15.
You can
Right,
go into that space.
Am I going into
Terrain.
difficult terrain now? So that's 15, 25, 35. I've got 40-foot movement. Actually, I'll go to there and try and hit this one with advantage.
Okay.
Because I'm killer.
Here's a killer.
Kill's a killer. Killer kill. Does a 24 hit?
I'm in trouble if it doesn't.
Yeah. That plus 2, 13. And then I attack it again if it's still alive.
It's still alive.
Cool. 19.
Yep.
9 damage.
Kill it.
Yes. And that was 35 of movement, wasn't it? So I can't move in. Okay. That's me done.
Right. Over off of initiatives instead. This one's still alive, so let's see. Smash on the killer. Probably attack. Right.
Could you imagine if Dragon Bay got hit and failed his deck save and it destroyed Holy Avenger?
No, it
It's not magical items, I know, but like.
it attacks armor.
Oh, it's armor. Okay.
Oh shit.
So
That's cool.
Dragon Bait's gonna return the favor. Rounds as it hits.
Get it.
These things have got high AC, holy shit.
Yeah, I know. I was just thinking that.
Not enough to kill it, but it's really, really, really hurt. Alright. That one's should kill it. And right, Fern.
Hi. I'm gonna move my spiritual weapon down 20 feet and try and bonk this one on the back of the head.
Okay.
Bonk.
Why isn't that marked off as a spell slot? I've marked it off now.
Okay. That hits.
So yeah, 12.
That is just enough damage.
Hell
Eat
yeah.
me, Seymour!
So your Venus flytrap hammer, mace, spiritual weapon thing swallows the evil koala.
Nice. And then I'm gonna come and stand up in between these two. Everyone's looking okay for healing for now, so I'm not actually gonna cast a healing spell. Wow. I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt at this one here. I'm gonna upcast it to 2nd level.
You know, that's the one that's looking severely hurt.
Oh, I didn't know that it was severely hurt. No, I'm going to. I'm not going
Would you
to
like
upcast it
target
then.
that one then?
I wouldn't know. I would still like to. The problem is there's loads of people in the way with this one, and I don't want to try and attack through half cover.
You're not. You have straight line of sight on
It's
it.
a straight line, yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, I only got 11 anyway, so
It won't hit.
doesn't matter. It's all irrelevant. Oh well. Pew! A sparkling bolt of wonderful, radiant, holy light that looks like it's trailing water bubbles behind it flies off into the trees.
Do you just do
Oops.
bubble beam?
So,
Or
let me see. Yep. Oh, take. Shoot. This first.
Yas, queen.
You crit it when it only had 2 hit.
It's just gonna die.
So drops that one and pats Keller on the shoulder. Renee?
I am just going to cast 1st level magic missile.
Okay, it dies. It only had 1 hit point left. Nice.
I know, but
Needed
it
to
was just
roll.
to get tick it off my spell list.
So, y'all have decimated
The
An
very cute
endangered
fluffy
species.
things.
mange koalas.
What on
Um,
earth?
Cousin, do you have the healing capacity, or would you rather I?
I can. While this spirit aids me, my healing is a little bit better than it normally would be. Who's looking like hurt?
It's ToA. His health bar's just under the koala.
Cool.
Well, I've got 42 out of 55, so I'm not as bad as I was.
All right. Well, I'll still give you a healing word anyway.
Thank you.
Oh, well, I cast it at second level, so I guess I have a second level. I have 17. Anybody that was in the aura there gets another 5.
Which includes you.
Which does include me, thankfully, because I'm pretty hurt.
I'm just gonna go to Callum's go.
You go.
Okay.
These
Sorry,
are strange creatures.
Sorry about catching you in it there, Callum. I had to make a decision.
Caught in what, Renee?
Meadow, your passive perception is
18.
You realise they
Free
The
fire?
fire's from
I know.
me.
Fucking insane.
you know I can cast fireballs, right?
Yeah, but I've seen you do that, and that weren't the same. They were engulfing me in it. I saw it coming out of their mouths.
Are you okay?
Well, I'm a little bit singed, but yes, I'm all right.
I'm just gonna use prestidigitation just to just clean like the singes off and stuff. Then I'm just gonna give Keller a hug.
Thanks, mate.
Like a very awkward, like doesn't like social contact hug.
He holds you tight, pulls you in. Ah, thanks, mate.
Artist cannot help himself. He goes, "Oh, group hug!"
Oh,
Oh,
fuck.
no.
No.
I rage hug. Granny's doing.
But
Rose
just
is in
hooking
a frame.
everything.
There's some broken ribs in there. There's got to be.
Oh, squeeze me.
So, Meadow.
Yep.
You notice some glimmering in the brush where these drop bears or follow things. I assume you're going to go investigate.
Yeah, I'll go and have a look.
So, in the brush, you see 2 skeletons in rusted out, corroded gear. But what drew your attention is there's a ruby lying next to the hand of one, and each of the skeletons is wearing a platinum ring. And you will also notice an acorn gilded in gold.
Nice. Cool. I will go ahead and grab all of that. And I will walk over to my cousin, because I think, if I remember rightly, that a ruby is a component for continual flame.
It is.
It is.
Cousin, I have a present for you. And then I will hold my hand out with the ruby in it.
Oh, wow, where did you find this? This is amazing. Eldath has shown me spells which use creations like this. Oh, she is so wise, isn't she? Wow, perhaps if we rest near here tonight, I can use it first thing in the morning.
It was just over there, I think. Some poor unfortunate souls wandered in here and
Skeletons again.
I don't think there were skeletons at the time.
No, I mean, perhaps if we take a I meant cousin, silly cousin. No, what I mean is, I can speak to them, but not now. I would have to commune with Eldath for today. She blessed me with removal spells and helping and healing. But if we wish to speak with them and perhaps ask if they saw a green dragon in life, it could be interesting. It would mean we would have to just take the rest of the afternoon off traveling and just sleep here. But I mean, now that the horrible, scary chameleon monkeys are gone, it could be quite a nice place to rest.
Yeah. If that is what you would like to do, cousin.
I think it would be a good idea. Did you
How
find...
much of the travelling day have we got left?
This happened in the morning, so about half of it.
We still have a lot of ground that we could cover. I would advise that if we wanted to talk to them, we do it now, because we lose a lot of time if we just dally here.
I just don't have the spell prepared.
Yeah, I figured as much, but...
I know it's a little morbid, but they don't need their skulls in death, so I could take their skulls with us and just speak to those. I mean, I still have Rob's right here. Whip! I pull out Rob's skull.
I'm sure they wouldn't mind. And if they did mind, well, they're skeletons now. So...
And they will return to the earth, and the earth shall turn them back into plants, and the cycle will continue.
I can cremate them if you want.
I think we're all good, Renee. We don't need any more fire spells over here.
Especially after them fire-breathing little things.
Just holding like a firebolt. Oh.
Come on, I think let us move. I also found some rings.
There are more spells Eldath has taught me that do the rings. Oh, surely this is a blessing from the goddess herself. Oh, wow, she moves in mysterious ways, killing people all these decades ago for me to find their possessions. But I am so grateful to you, Eldath. Praise be.
I will also give Fern the rings then, if they're also a component. I hadn't realised. I thought that they might be like magical warding bond rings or something.
I think they are for warding bond, but
oh shit!
You need
okay,
2 platinum rings.
Oh, is that literally what they? Oh,
yeah.
Okay, cool,
Yeah.
cool.
You got it, Josh.
I was half right, but not in the way I was expecting to be.
Neve has asked in the Zoom chat, "Is Eldath the Zodiac killer?" Excellent. Maybe.
So,
who knows?
Y'all doing something with these skeletons?
Cal, you're a holy man of sorts. Would it be right to take their skulls to ask them questions, or should we leave them here and let them return in their completion to the Earth Mother?
You shouldn't be disturbing the dead. Let their spirits and souls move on and go back to the cycle.
Would you like to do the prayer you did the other time? We could do it together again.
Yeah. All right.
He's so enthusiastic.
So if you kneel down on the floor there.
Yeah. Okay.
Put your hands on your head.
Yeah.
Wiggle your nose.
Yeah.
Then stick your tongue out.
Okay. Okay. Is this an ancient elf ritual?
It is, yeah. He'll sort of turn around to Briar and Ameda and be like...
Briar is just sort of like...
I will just like shake my head and roll my eyes a little bit. And then I will go and put my hand on my cousin's shoulder.
I'm doing a cool spell, Mellow.
You are doing a very good job. And then I will cast Druid Craft on like the underbrush. And kind of like, foster like, spores and decay and stuff, so we can kind of like mulch the ground over a little bit and make it fertile for new things to grow.
Those of you who are close can roll a medicine check.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
I'm probably not allowed near the bodies after I said you want me to cremate them.
3.
Dirty 20.
Right. So, Earn, veteran, it is obvious that these beings have not been dead that long.
Oh, how interesting.
We should go.
There's no flesh left on them because these creatures have been eating it.
Oh god damn.
There are gnaw marks on the bones.
Ooh.
Yeah, these things are not good. Oh, well.
Right?
Yeah.
On?
Yeah, just carry on.
End of the day, set up camp. What's everyone's passive proportions?
18.
I know
14.
14.
15.
You said everyone, Kirk. I just wanted to be
You don't count.
included, all right?
I'm gonna give you a negative 20 on your perception rolls,
Wow. Mine's 16.
just to make it fair.
Whilst we're walking, I'm just gonna just hold Keller back for a second and just go, why are you being such a prick to Fern?
Oh, I'm only having a laugh, and I.
She's really innocent and you're being really mean to her.
Aww.
All right. Well, I'll back off a bit. I'm only having a joke.
I
I
know
thought we were all.
joke, but you've
Yeah.
been doing this repeatedly, Keller, and she's really innocent, and I don't care for many people in this world.
Whoa.
Yeah, no, you're
She's
right.
nice.
You're right. She's a sweetheart. All right, fine.
Okay.
So,
Come on, let's catch up.
as you all travel on, begin to look for a place to camp. And as you do, it's getting late in the day. You know, there's still light. And you start seeing dense jungle and vine. And then you all notice there's this big rock formation and the ground underfoot becomes more cobbled. As you get closer, you realize that cobble is two different types of stone and it outlays a maze. Then you all realize that at the end of is not just a rock formation, it is a 10-foot tall statue of Ubtao.
This is fun.
What does
Nothing special
Ubtao-
about it.
What does Ubtao look to?
Hmm?
That
Ubtao is the god of Chult, or the god of Chult. He abandoned Chult.
I know that my cousin said that she wanted to try and solve one of these, and it seems to be the sort of thing that Renee would like. And why don't we take a moment and pay our respects to Ubtao?
We're gonna do the maze. I might get lost in the maze again because of how much I like Eldath, so can you hold my hand, cousin, when we go around?
I will hold your hand.
is
Yay.
it flat?
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like on the floor, a pattern on the floor,
Yes, it's just
a maze pattern on the floor.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Is it like big enough to like walk between and it's kind of like fate, or is it like a kind of you have to trace it with your finger sort of thing?
So it is big enough for you to walk between. Like it's not like a super wide path, right? Like, so it's like a 3 foot wide path with like some 4-inch blocks to be the walls.
Sure.
It can be walked.
I mean, isn't there a trick with mazes if you keep them on one side of you?
Prudence OOC, yeah. If you always keep your
To
hand on the
left-hand
left-hand
side, I
wall.
know.
But like, Fern's wise. She's not intelligent.
Yeah.
So,
Mm,
who wants to attempt this maze then?
Renee, you're the intelligent
yeah.
stat in the group.
I'm going to
Like,
see if Renee would know that because Renee spends her life looking at research papers.
If you want to try to solve the maze, roll me in it.
Okay. Anyone who wants to try to do an
Hey!
intelligence check. Can I be offering the help action to my cousin because we're going together and we're holding hands?
my
There you go.
intelligence. Have you got a +1 or a +0?
+1.
Yours is higher than mine.
Okay, I'll roll it then.
I will give you the help action.
Oh, I clicked to roll it, but it didn't. Let me try again. There we go.
Oh, nice.
An 18.
It's not bad.
All right. So, Fern and Meteorin managed to happen your way through this maze, and at the end of it, reach this statue. There feels to be a breeze, and the air temperature cool, but not just enough so that the oppressive heat of the jungle wears off.
That's very nice because my god is the jungle, so that's a nice little touch. I like that.
If we're looking up at the statue of Ubtao,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to lay like one of the nicer flowers from my crown down and be like, you don't wait. Praise be to you, Ubtao, creator of all Chult. I'm glad to have completed your maze.
And I will druid craft that bloom so it blossoms as part of.
If nothing else significant happens, I will drink in the moment for a few minutes, the coolness and the calm, and then head
Potter
back out
on.
the maze.
I mean, it's just it's a big open area. I mean, it's flat cobblestone. The maze is just literally the paving. There's no walls
Yeah.
to it.
It's like ankle high.
It's not. No, it's not. Even,
Like
Just-
it's
it
a
literally just like a
literally
patch
just
in
a
the
Oh,
wall.
different-
it's
in the
different colors,
cobblestones,
different
yeah.
colored stones. Yeah, got you.
it's like a big open flat area. Almost kind of good to camp.
Oh, hey, if you can make it to the middle properly, it'll be really cool and pleasant to camp here tonight. I think Uptow's watching over us, so, I mean, see you whenever you get here.
Can I take another crack at the maze?
Yeah, me and Fern just like take our packs off and start like setting up.
I mean, y'all have enough time, and Fern Meadow can help y'all. So it's
Ryrin's like curious as to what happens if you don't do it.
if you want to
Is it
follow
fire?
the advice, you can reach the center of the maze. However, none of you that reach the center, even following the advice, will feel the
Benefit.
cool
Gotcha.
blessing.
That makes sense.
Okay, cool.
I'm determined to do it.
No, Renee, go left there. No, your other left. No, your
Renee.
other left.
It's fucking 3 o'clock in the morning. Like
North.
3 of us have taken.
It's a good thing
three-
Renee only needs 4 hours of meditation to get along with
Yeah,
it.
like everybody else has taken a watch. Renee is still running around the maze.
Hey!
Got there eventually.
Renee's the intelligence character. Renee is the intelligence character.
I've realised that I was looking at my palms like this and going like, okay, so that's left and that's right.
They're both L's. They're both L's.
No, it was like that.
The problem
I
is
can't
that
do it,
all the
guys.
arcane symbols are like swirly and you're what the hell's with the straight line stuff? I don't get it.
Yeah.
So I cracked my thumb to.
Good.
Art Deco, not Art Nouveau.
So, I assume you will all camp here at the Statue of Ubdo.
Yeah.
Medorin, Ernerin.
Oh, yeah.
As you sleep, peace settles over you. The wind blows through the leaves of the jungle. Flowers bloom. All the trees are dangling with fruit. It's like a paradise. Dinosaurs roam freely. Normal predators and prey interacting with no conflict. Keller snores and ruins the dream. No. So you're having this peaceful, and in the morning, you complete the long rest. You can have a d6 to any one roll on the next day.
Nice.
Nice.
And on that wonderfully cinematic note, we're going to call it tonight.
Yay! It was
Pick up
beautiful.
next Friday.
Nice.
And yeah, that was some jungle adventure. All kinds of crazy stuff. Yeah, I'm so glad I adjusted those random encounter tables.
Yeah, that was they were some cool encounters. The Stegosaurus threw me a bit, but that was cute.
So basically, like when I was rolling encounters previously, like I kept getting the same stuff. So what I did was I went in and I reduced the amount of times those could occur and took the numbers that I took from them and bumped up the items of other things which I thought were cooler to give them more weight in the roll table so we could experience some more encounters and you could actually see that this whole module isn't the flaming fist.
That's exactly what I did. To be fair, like
Awesome.
it's exactly
was
what I did for Curse of Strahd, and it is really nice when you get like a good wide variety of random encounters. Because some of those encounters on the tables are just really cool. That just like the Stegosaurus one is just like you meet a friendly Stegosaurus. Like it's just nice. Like not everything has to be like murder and death. It's cool.
The Stegosaurus was adorable, and I love him.
I
And
love the
I would die for him.
Stegosaurus.
I mean, if y'all hadn't met him so many days ago, the Stegosaurus would have, y'all would have woken up with the Stegosaurus curled around Meadow and
Oh God,
that was so
That's
many
cute.
days past. Cool.
Yeah.
So
So cute.
that is the end of our session tonight. I hope everyone enjoyed it. I know I enjoyed it. Internet, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that follow button, subscribe button, even better. But if not, well, whatever. We'll be back here next Friday. I'm gonna go ahead and let these wonderful people tell you who they are, where you can find them, and all that yummy goodness. And let's go Prue.
Hello, I'm Prue. I'm Proopy Pants everywhere on the internet. Follow me on my social media to find out all the stuff I'm up to, because I'm up to a lot of stuff literally all the time. I recently released a little business card sized game called Magic Rat. You're a rat and you're magic and you've got to hide from yourself. It's cool. That's on my Twitter if you want to go find it, and my itch. I also play in a lot of streamed games. In particular, I have a special event stream tomorrow at 8 p.m. GMT. I'm playing over on Paradise RPG. They invited me on for a one-shot during their guest season, which is really cool. I'm playing a little kobold monk called Sneaker, who has a 5 charisma, and he's really cool. He's called Sneaker because he wears fresh kicks, not because he's deceptive. Yeah, so feel free to come follow me on the internet and come say hi. And also, I'm part of I run a UK and EU TTRPG server where we're running a big charity event in May, and we're still like taking on recruitments for that. And if you want to get stuck in with that, the Discord is in the pinned tweet on my Twitter. Josh is organizing that, so that's really cool. Yeah, and it is me.
Excellent. Josh, how did you enjoy the session? Where can we find you? All that
This
good
was
stuff?
so much fun, Kirk. Like, I mean, Friday's always a good time, but like, I don't know. This one had a lot. Like, we did a lot today, even though we only explored like 9 hexes or whatever. Like, we did a lot, and that was really good. I had a lot of fun. Like I say, it's good. Like I just kind of said a little bit earlier, like it's cool that we got like some random encounters that weren't necessarily like combat, murder, death or whatever. Like I really like some of those like flavorful kind of like world building encounters. That's a lot of fun to me as somebody who likes random tables and stuff. You can find me everywhere on the internet at Singularity Josh. I try to stream once a week. I haven't streamed for the last 2 weeks. I promise I will probably over the weekend. But I got a lot of stuff on at the minute, as Prue just says. I'm helping organize. I'm one of the project coordinators for this this charity event that we're running for TTRPGs and stuff. So go find Prue's Discord, or you can get in touch with me if you want to take part somehow.
Okay. Ooh. Eve.
I really enjoyed this. You can't find me anywhere apart from the Discord because I remembered this week.
Hey.
I actually remembered last week, but B beat me to it. I really enjoyed this session. Like Josh said, like we haven't done much mechanically in terms of like moving forward in hexes and stuff, but like the amount of world building character development we've done and the fact we did 2 combat. Did we do 2 combat? No, we almost did a combat and we did a combat. Like I really enjoyed this session. And because I always have a good news story, a 9-year-old in Telford phoned an ambulance by using his mum's thumbprint when she passed out.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, smart kid.
She was walking her dog ran under her feet, she fell, broke her wrist, and then she passed out when I got home. The boy then managed to get her phone, unlock using her thumbprint, ring 999, run to the fridge, found a letter to give the address to the ambulance crew.
Wicked, smart kid.
And the school gave him a bravery bear.
Ah,
That's the
That's
coolest.
a winner.
That's the best.
Yeah.
All right. The undead gamer. Other than annoying, how are you doing? How'd you enjoy the session? Or did you enjoy the session because you were annoying?
Annoying you, Kirk? I don't think that's true. Come on now.
I mean, this was probably
Come
the least
on.
annoying session.
I'm a wonder and a delight to this table. As we're all aware, right, chat? Right?
Oh, I hear the crickets chirping.
So yeah, really enjoyed today's session. Thank you very much. I think, as has been said, like a real nice, interesting variety of different encounters, which was just like, yeah, like interesting and exciting every time. Of like, oh damn, what we gonna bump into? So that I really, really appreciated that immensely. And yeah, you can find me on the internet at the Undead Gamer, game without the E. That's on the socials, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. I'm still sorting out the whole streaming thing. I usually stream twitch.tv/the Undead Gamer, but I'm like sorting out some tech stuff and PC issues and all that sort of thing. So as soon as I'm doing the thing, I'll let y'all know. But we play a variety of shit, so come along and hang out, and also listen to our podcast the Undead Gaming Cast. It has Singularity Josh in it as well, and a variety of guests and whatnot. You can find it on most podcasting platforms. It's just a monthly gaming show where we talk about video games, the industry, and stuff, and all things.
I do a lot of things on the internet. Like that's like two separate people who have plugged my name in two separate things that they do.
I mean, you know, things. Cool. Last, certainly not least, Granny Goodness. B?
Yeah, granny goodness, that's a weird one, but I'll take it. I loved
yours today.
but yours today online. I loved tonight's game. That was awesome. That had all the best things in it. We did actually make really good headway. Like we're halfway to Kier Sabal, and we did quite a bit of stuff. I loved all of it. I loved the interactions. I just love all of it. Yeah, you can find me here Fridays, every Friday, with these guys, and I'm on the Discord as Jesterin. Not really anywhere else. Maybe in the future, but I'm not anywhere else on the internet just yet. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. Thank you, Kirk. This has been awesome.
Phew. Well, I'm glad y'all liked it. You don't know me, Kirk, aka Tilted Cajun. You can find me here. I don't know. Every Friday. Running Tomb for these people. Doing a horrible job of it, but hey, they enjoy it for some reason.
That is a
full lie.
big
Categorical
lie.
That is
lie.
slander.
Huge
Slander,
lie.
sir.
I'm allowed to slander
Slander.
myself.
You're gonna be
Man,
sued.
Uh,
I
Oh
will
my
sue
dear.
you.
Not my dear.
uh, you can follow me on Twitter at Kilted Kate. I mean, I see y'all done messing
Yeah,
me
we
up.
bloody will.
Um,
You watch
the
us.
only thing I'm doing on Twitter right now is posting when we go live here. I am dealing with the mental health. It was really bad for quite a while. I'm on the way to recovery, but I don't want to stress myself out. So I'm still not going to release the new content that I am planning some point in the future. But for now, I'm just gonna stick with running Tomb for these guys and take care of myself. I want all of you all out there to take care of yourselves. These people know that I want to take care of themselves because without them, life would be. So I'm gonna run some credits, and we're probably gonna go raid somebody afterward because yeah, that's what we do. All right, love y'all, and bye.